didn't know about that temperature thing, did you?
Which one?
Just like the human body, any living thing, when you expose it to trauma, it has a defense mechanism.
Yeah.
So, like right before you die, your brain releases the DMT, and that's so you can skedaddle. You know what I'm saying? So you can get on.
Right.
Same thing happens with plants. Therefore, you shouldn't put fire to a marijuana plant. You should have tea. Like if you make sun tea, it's never exposed. So you take the marijuana, you put it in the sun, right? It never gets any hotter temperature than it experiences in life. So there's no trauma. So it only releases the good that you need, not the toxins that you don't want.
Right.
It's never exposed, so you take the marijuana. Same with cooking with your herbs. It's the same.
Oh, okay.
Herbs, you want to heat them until the not temperature that they hit in nature. If you heat them any more than that, now they're gonna defend themselves. Each individual cell is gonna defend itself, and it's gonna release this toxin. We're gonna see it as a toxin, but it's gonna see it as its
Hey,
last effort to move on.
I told Shot. I said, the Simpsons didn't predict themselves. So that must mean that bullshit must be over.
They're not in control. Mm, that's deep.
You see what I'm
Because
saying?
The Simpsons be predicting shit left and right.
Right. So now this one against what they predicted.
Yeah.
Everybody went in. Everybody in Vegas went and betted on the Niners.
Now we know there's a difference between a prediction and premeditation, right?
Yeah, but they were talking about this on TV, like the Kansas City Chief fans were, you know what I'm saying, was tripping and was making such an uproar about that Simpson episode with the 49ers beating the Chiefs in the Super Bowl.
Mm.
But it was, we don't know. We'll
So
see.
premeditated, like okay, for instance, we say that the Simpsons predicted Donald Trump would be president, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't say that the Simpsons predicted Donald Trump would be president. I said there was a premeditated plan that they were privy to the information of, and they were chosen to release it to the public in that form. That's different than predicting. I predicted Conor McGregor was going to win. I'm not invested in that. It's not my business. You know what I'm saying? And I
Right.
predicted this dude's going to win based on business. And he
Yep.
won. That was the prediction. I didn't know.
Right.
So I don't. So if they premeditate, they have a information to the plan, and the plan changed. That means they're not in control. Their plan is not the plan anymore,
Yes, Lord.
and that's good news because their plan was never good for us.
Exactly. So yeah, that is good news. I take that as good news as well.
Yes, sir. And anytime you got Indians beating up on colonizers, that's good. You got the Chiefs beating the 49ers, the minor 49ers. So those are pirates.
Mm-hmm.
That's a fancy name for pirate.
Yes, Lord. Y'all hear the truth, the facts.
They came they came for that gold. Them pirates came for that booty.
Yeah. Trying to take over some stuff that wasn't there.
And they got beat down by the Chiefs. That's rewriting history.
Yeah, really it is. For real.
Yeah.
I started sending them links out. Everybody jumped in there. Yeah. Come over here. Let these people know we live. But
I see.
you know,
Discord.
YouTube ain't gonna let the motherfucker know nothing. She said, I like the game. The game was, I don't know. I'm trying to make some money off the game. I uploaded like 9 videos. Shit. Oh, what? Shit. Hey, one of them motherfuckers took flight. Shit. As long as one of them take flight, I'm good.
That's it.
Man, charge my phone and quit telling me all this other shit. Dry Bones Rising, what's going on? You say how I like the game? It was just entertainment for the people that was watching it. I was uploading videos off of the game, like the first half, and then I did the last 2 minutes, like that. Just little shit like that. Grab a couple views here, a couple views there. Ain't too many people trying to view you anyway. They be like, "What it do, P?" They be like, "Shit, this motherfucker trying to get all the views." Motherfuckers that stop coming over here and shit.
Damn.
You give me some of this lemonade she made while I'm talking shit. She gonna come here like, you been drunk up the lemonade, right? I gotta get some of the lemons you got. Big ass man. I looked at that motherfucker like he was on steroids. I'm like, damn.
No, straight organic. No GMA generations.
Right. You been in the Discord all night? You was up in there trying to find none of that information that was in the first room. Ain't nothing in that first lobby. I don't know. Shit. Ain't nothing in there. I think it's something in the second one. You got to go in there and find all those dots. Yeah. Oh, mama, I'll be taking that shit right out of there after a while. It's gonna be 10 o'clock. It's still early. So that lemon right there had my water lemony as a motherfucker.
Yeah. When they say, "How'd you like the game?" to me it's like, remember how when you found out that Christmas was some bullshit?
Basically.
So when I found out that this was all business, it was just different. Like I can't look at it the same.
Yeah, once you get older and you figure the shit out, because a lot of people still ain't figured the shit out.
Right.
Once you figure it, because you can say like how what you just said, and motherfuckers be like, "What you talking about, man? That boy, they got passive, man. This nigga got paid, man. Straight up. He went to work."
Yeah.
If they can get paid to go throw a motherfucking ball for a couple hours and get millions of dollars, and you working in these factories.
Yeah, and then people will say stuff like, "Man, you know how much coordination it would take?" And then people could, no, I know how many contracts you'd have to sign, how many NDAs you'd have to sign.
Oh, mamas.
How a lot of shit you want to say, but you can't say, or you ain't going to get nothing but jail. And those people will throw you under the building.
For real. Real talk. Right up under there.
So, you got people that don't even realize that that's going on. that aspect of it. So if you can't see
Right.
that, then that's
It's a
it.
lot of them out there, man.
I mean, what do you do with that? That's the
It's just
blind.
like it's just like
You,
I go up and down Facebook and people still talking about Kobe. Like, man, they killed Kobe. Man, this is sad, man. And then motherfuckers like, oh all y'all motherfuckers tripping over Kobe and his daughter died, and all you motherfuckers deadbeats, and y'all ain't even with y'all kids. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, wow.
yeah, more
You know?
division. Every you you know your society at large, your general population of any society is going to be a direct reflection of its governing entity. It's just how it goes.
You know?
And the governing
All the
entity
teeth.
here is division. You know what I'm saying? So at your core, they fracture your mind and divide you there first and foremost.
Right.
So you got to fight that battle, and you don't even know that you're at war with yourself, with your own reality versus their reality,
Right.
reality versus fiction. Crazy. It's very simple, man. A lot of shit is very simple. Well, okay, you said you never read the Bible, right?
I don't read it.
Right, right. Now, tell me this: which one of these? Can you understand how where these come from? So you got one train of thought that says, "Thou shalt not kill," right?
Mm-hmm.
And you think that the source idea, "Thou shalt not kill," is God, right?
Right.
That is such a powerful, great thing to say, right? It's so positive, but it's not. All right, now listen to this.
Right.
Thou shalt preserve life. I just said the same thing. You got thou shalt not kill. That means that requires you to do nothing. You don't have to do nothing. Just don't kill anything. That means thou shalt not kill. Now it's giving you something to defend against because you have these orders and these commands on you, right? This negativity on
Right.
you, like don't do that. It's bad. All right. Now you got thou shalt preserve life. What is that? That's active. That's proactive. You can't just do nothing. You have to do good. To be fruitful. When you hear
Right.
thou shalt preserve life,
Right. I see what you're
same
saying.
thing, just twisted. You feel what I'm saying? Just is that simple.
Mm-hmm.
Thou shalt not kill. That's some evil shit. And people are like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, hey, listen now. Thou shalt preserve life. Do you not see the difference? That's the division.
Yes, sir.
And then they say religion fucks you up. When they got you with religion, that's how they divide the mind. If
Right.
you
With the
divide it, you
religion.
can't understand that the difference in those two sentences and how they were. You change the sentence from "Thou shalt preserve life." You change the structure, the highway, the synapses of the brain's whole ability to function. The way it functions is all off. The energy, frequency, vibration is different
Right.
just from that doctrine. You feel what I'm saying? No.
I agree. I know exactly what you're saying. And
Ah,
that's what I
but I'm
was saying.
tripping, man.
No, that's not. No, that's
I
what I
can't
was.
hear shit.
Oh, he can't hear. Ain't nobody in the Discord. I was over there a little while ago, sending, moving people around and stuff. I was saying I agree with you, and I
All
said
right.
that's what I was saying by like people not understanding the business from the profession.
Right.
It's all a business. Everybody, they making money. I don't give a fuck how these boys can play ball good, as long as they up playing to their standards. They got a job.
Well, that's getting you locked in your own
That's
vision.
the case. Every football player that come out of college will be in the NFL. If it was for
Right.
the passion,
That's the idea that they want to foster in your mind, the foolish notion, right?
right?
I'm going to be the next LeBron James.
Yeah, but like you said, when LeBron James figured out it was a business and not passion, shit, he making the best business move for him. You know what
Yep.
I'm saying? So he don't give a fuck about no city. See,
And
he
you got people doing what? You
Cleveland and
got
what he do
people you got people spending money on jerseys and then burning them.
exactly. And then they want to, and then they go buy the new one.
But those same people be talking about
Then they go
recycle,
buy the new.
recycle, recycle.
Yeah,
Oh, we're cool with him again. Let's go buy his Laker jersey now.
yeah.
And if it was me, I would be on the low key paying people to go in there and say, "Hey, fuck LeBron and start burning jerseys. Go, 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 go." Like pipe that up. Let them burn all that stuff so they can buy all new.
Right. Yes, Lord. That's real talk. That's real. You gonna burn all them jars. She said, I'm still here. That's cool. That's cool. Chris keep coming in and out. He'll be back. They need to burn all that shit. Gonna burn all the Cleveland shit and go buy new Lakers shit. Oh, they in the finals. We gotta support them. You was in the finals. Who came to support you? You've been in the finals all your life, fighting for freedom, talking about your constitutional rights, getting laughed at. My constitution, I got rights, man. They looking at you like, man, if you don't get your ass out of here, you got the right to remain silent. That's why they tell you to shut the fuck up because they don't want to hear shit you got to say.
None of it is going to benefit you.
They tell you we're gonna use it against you.
Mm-hmm. It's going to further prove your incompetence. You're, you, you're,
Wow.
you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say.
Can
Because you didn't exercise,
will be
because anything you say, because you didn't exercise your right, dummy, to be quiet, is gonna be used against you because the fact that you're saying anything
makes you
proves you're
guilty.
incompetent. Proves
Yeah.
you're incompetent. It just proves it. This shit is so crazy, man. Like what somebody will say something, an officer will say something, somebody, some official will say something, what they really mean, how it's two totally different things is
Right.
that shit is
Like,
crazy. And when you hear both languages at the same time, it's you can see how it's being misconstrued and then how it's being actually used.
right. So
And
now
that
you understand
that's
it because
amazing.
you've been bamboozled with it thinking this way. Now when you hear something this way, you like you second guessing the truth now, like you had just said when you with the two examples of thou shalt not kill and thou shalt preserve life. Two different situations.
Mm-hmm.
But somebody out there that sleeper say it's the same shit.
Yeah.
And then when you look up kill and preserve, then now you got two different subjects.
Exactly. You got two different schools of thought that those are coming from.
Yeah.
One positive, one negative.
And you win if you know how to operate it.
Well, yeah.
You win.
I mean, yeah, that's like saying you can You can navigate the world better with eyeballs. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's really like that because you really realize that you were fucking blind. Like you really didn't see. You only saw 10% of what was really going on
So you tell
in
them you don't answer
everything,
questions, right, Chris?
huh?
So what you say? You don't answer questions?
Hell no, I don't answer questions. Why would I do that?
Oh, okay.
Look, answering questions is exact opposite of my right to shut the fuck up. I don't owe you any explanations. I don't owe you nothing. I'm free. I'm governed by God, the Most High, my creator. I'm not governed by you. So you have
Yes,
no authority to tell me to interrupt my day unless I broke one of those three common laws that we agree to live by in this land.
mm-hmm.
So no, I don't have nothing to say to you. Not even why are you bothering me? I know why the fuck you're bothering me. Because you don't know. So I'm gonna show you these papers and I'm gonna wait for you to recognize what it is and I'm gonna get on when you let me go because you ain't got no choice but to.
Yes, sir.
Mm. Midwest, Chris,
Son, Chip is in
Son,
the building.
shit.
what are you guys doing?
That's why I love my brother. I called him. He didn't answer, but he jumped right in. Like I already
Yeah,
know what Midwest want.
I know what it is. He said, "You know what the lick read? I know what the lick read, dog."
Shipper in the building, y'all. What's going on, people? Don't forget about
Shipper,
that 50 neither.
Shipper, were you listening? Were you listening, Shipper?
I heard what you were saying, and I wish, I wish I had, like almost that same exact mentality, because sometimes when I don't feel comfortable, I'll end up, saying something to, because it's like, yeah, but it's better. I think the way that you explained it is the right way,
Yeah, just be quiet.
because yeah, that's it's like they don't, we have no business. They're trying to talk to a dead person, and I'm alive. You couldn't possibly be talking to me. You're not even allowed to talk to living people.
Absolutely. But what did you think about the "Thou shalt preserve life" or "Thou shalt not kill"? That's what I was talking about with you. I want your feedback on that.
Oh,
Did you hear that
the
part of
three
it?
common laws.
Hmm?
Okay, we were saying
The
like
Nah,
three
nah,
common laws.
nah. I
no.
started off by saying, there's a phrase, "Thou shalt not kill," right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's attributed to God. Like that's a commandment. That's a great thing, right? Those things save the world. That's one of those. Okay, now the same sentence, "Thou shalt preserve life." You
Mm.
see the difference in the two? If I
Yeah.
say "Thou shalt not kill," that's negative. You're going to get defensive, and then I'm telling you to be inactive, to do nothing, right?
Mm.
And then when I say "Thou shalt preserve life," that's a call to be a steward of the fucking land, of the life that you're given.
Yeah.
Thou shalt preserve life. You
Yeah.
don't have to be you don't have to be scared to do that. I'm not promoting fear. That
No.
promotes love and peace and harmony, right? So which
Yeah.
one came from the divine creator and which one came from the opposite of that?
Mm.
All right,
Which
I'm
one do
still
Mm.
you follow? Which one do you follow? When I see the mindset, somebody who knows "Thou shalt not kill," I already know we're not in the same place. They have more
Mm.
to learn. That's what I see. They have more to learn in on that. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
the way you just heard that, you hear that, right? Now think about that, man. I mean, really think about that. Those are the commandments.
Yeah.
if
You
you're
know.
gonna if you're gonna separate people from their God, you're gonna change. If there wouldn't even be no commandments, you're gonna create commandments, and you're gonna create the opposite of what they would be, because the commandments are in us.
Like, for example, it's like, okay, if you said it like "Thou shalt not kill," then I can walk past someone who's dying
Yes,
and let them die because I didn't
yes,
kill them.
yes.
But if I'm looking at it the other way, then I'm capturing the true spirit
Yes.
Why you would say something like that? You would say, thou shalt
It's your
preserve life.
duty.
Now, when I see
Yes.
that man on the corner and he's broken, I gotta fix him.
You got to do something. You
I
don't
gotta
have
do
to
something.
fix him, but you got to do something good to help.
I gotta preserve his life. I gotta do everything
Yes,
I
you got
can.
to do something to promote that. Yeah. You don't have to do everything for everybody. You just have to do something.
Right.
One thing is all one person can do.
Because if
You
I
can
don't
only do,
actually,
you can't do two before you do one. So just do one thing. You can do one thing for 20 people a day. That's for 5 people a day. It's a great start.
oh my goodness, they come after you.
It's a practice. You got to. I mean, you have to practice these things. You have to. It's a just like you learn all this other shit. You have to learn righteousness. You have to learn what. Just like I said, that Ten Commandments shit blew my mind, man. When you really think about it, like everything, even the commandments, everything, that foundation that you thought was concrete is sand.
You know,
That's what I'm saying.
and
You feel me?
I'll
That
even
has to be
reverse.
rebuilt. Huh?
I'll reverse engineer it. Like, okay, because if if I'm thinking about it the right way, thou shalt preserve life, which is a far superior way to say it.
You see what I'm saying?
If I take it the other way and reverse engineer it, and I say, thou shalt not kill, then that means if I'm not preserving life, I'm killing.
Yes, yes, yes.
That's the
You're a
spirit
party to
of
killing. You
yeah,
allow the killing to happen. Yes, yes.
Yeah.
yeah. How
And
can you not?
and but wait, and you're content with it. The
Yeah,
fact that you are saved by the grace that allows you to think that way. You feel me? That's fucked up. That's man. Every preacher I know that says some shit like that, his whole foundation is sand. He's not
That's why
on
I
nothing
don't.
but sand.
You hear what? That's why I don't deal with them preachers in these churches because they don't even know half of the stuff that they preaching. They just preaching it for that check and the incentives that they get from the state.
that's, that's a fact.
That's all they do it for. That's why they
And
take that.
yeah,
Mm.
I dealt with them for a long time too.
What's worse to dealing
With
with
them
them is
too.
dealing with
You know,
with their minion.
when your body parts come into a play to where you got to be, doing certain things to your body, you know what I'm saying, to become a pastor and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Then that's kind of crazy.
You have to do stuff to your body. Damn.
Yeah, that's
Man,
kind of I never heard that, but
I just don't want to be putting people business out there like that. But I'm just saying, I know some crazy
okay,
shit. You know,
gotcha.
I mean, yeah, we know shit like that happens.
no,
Right, right.
I said
A
I
lot
know
of stuff.
somebody. I know a pastor personally, like
I
family.
mean, you know dudes that claim some fraternity that got branded. So we know on that level. So you know it's on every level.
Yeah, so that's why the Pope don't wear no drawers. If y'all didn't know,
That's
Ooh,
news to me, but that's like information I did not
ooh,
need.
I'm just telling y'all the truth.
Right?
ooh. Ow. Okay, now I'm hearing what you're saying, Wes.
Huh?
Hearing what you're saying.
Why? That's why I
That
don't get
nigga said
into it because the
he
truth
said he
hurts.
stayed ready so he don't have to get ready, huh?
They stay ready.
Yeah.
Mm.
What leader? What leader you know got to get ready? All right, Chris.
Oh shit.
That's
We
sad.
ain't gonna do that.
That's sad. You don't
She
want to
said
put anybody's business out there.
she said they do things to nuns as well. Yeah, they
Oh
do.
yeah,
Ooh.
absolutely.
Oh man.
Yeah, because they ain't gonna say nothing. They gonna go pray Hail Marys and shit. That's it. That's all they gonna do. And come right back to the service the next week or the next day, next night.
I mean, you guys know that's where I come from that faith background. That that that
And that's what we were talking about. Like they took it and made it a religion. That's why people got this shit all fucked up. It's not a religion. It's it's just some spiritual shit.
well, definitely not a
It's
religion.
like he
They
was
don't
like,
read.
Man West, you don't you have this. What was the question? He said, Man West, since you don't read the Bible, and you distinguish from me to me, thou shalt not kill and thou shalt preserve life. So that's where they came up at. But that's why I don't touch that book because I know it's. I don't want to play
The
with.
religions, they don't read those. They don't read that book. I'm telling
No,
you, it's like even the
because
No,
ones
they
that
have their own
read,
doctrine.
right, they right.
even
That's
like
why it's like this. When you get in that fraternity, it's levels to that shit. So whatever level you on, that's what book you talking out of. They already had a book.
well,
Why you think you can't get their book?
I mean, that
Why you
might be
think
something specific.
Why you think you can't get the pastor Bible? Because his ain't gonna
Well,
line up with yours. Some of it's gonna line up, but when you get to the deep shit, you're gonna be like, why your shit say this bullshit and my shit say this?
They don't even really cover the deep shit.
Hell no, ain't nothing deep for them to cover, but past that tray, they gonna give you enough to make you catch the Holy Ghost. Yeah. And by the time they give you enough to catch the Holy Ghost, it's the usher board that had a meeting, the choir that had a motherfucking anniversary, the motherboard and the sister board, and they done made damn near 30, 40 racks off your ass before any of that.
But there are people who were born to be their supporters, their congregation. There are people that's who they are.
That's because
Nothing
people
more.
don't understand that they are God. God is in them.
No,
And they
no,
don't,
no, 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 no. Not in my opinion. That's their choice.
they don't
You,
understand, bro.
what if they do and they don't give a damn what you're talking about?
That's how they've been taught. They're just like how us we woke up because we wanted to. We seen something we was curious, we wanted to find out more. They don't give a fuck. That's just like when you try to pull your homie
Okay,
away,
that's
man.
that's
You say,
like that's
"Yo,
like trying to get a white
get
person to
out."
walk in your shoes. A white
Yeah,
person can never walk in your shoes. They can never understand. Do you understand?
that's what I'm telling you.
So not everybody is asleep. Some people only have two eyes. Everybody's not the same.
Right. I mean, I'm talking about the Matrix. Everybody they if you not everybody, but most motherfuckers.
I don't. Yeah, I have more proof in my life to the contrary that some people, that's who they are. They just like you have dogs that are like sled dogs. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
They serve a purpose, right? You have horses. You use them. They serve a purpose. Some people they don't want to do anything more than the cookie cutter narrative that's given to them. They don't want anything other than that out of this life, and they are perfectly content with that. That's what they want. They want nothing more.
Yeah,
well,
it is our people
definitely,
content.
definitely is
Yeah,
a choice.
because that's how they've been raised. That's what they've been doing. They content in their ways. They stuck in their ways, so they feel like if this been getting me by, I'm good.
Right.
Like that's why I say but they sleep because if they would just wake up and pay attention, they'll get out of them ways. And
Right.
they think they got something now, they'll be able to prosper more and reverse that shit on their ass. Since they so smart to, want to stay in the, working and got to keep that routine. I was at the doctor this morning, which my girl, this motherfucker told me he got 3 jobs. I said, shit, when do you go home? He said, I'll be retiring real soon. Like, you got 3 jobs just to retire? That's fucked up.
Mm.
He said they don't read for themselves just like this process. Yeah, they don't. They listen to the pastor. Pastor said, and this is what it is. You're like, what? Well, pastor said go jump off the roof. You finna go jump off the roof? All right, then you can't believe everything pastor say.
And some will jump off the roof willingly,
Yeah, I mean, you got look at the ones that get on the
knowing that it's
plane.
death,
Look at the ones that
knowing it's death.
blow themselves up for Allah.
There you go.
I mean, same difference. Same difference. These motherfuckers climb bombs to themselves talking about they finna go have 12 wives and all this shit. Man, your ass finna go have. You finna have a fucked up day. That's about it.
Right.
That's about it.
Now, if you if you love everything equally and you're giving out these assignments, would you
Right.
assign that to somebody with 3 eyes, or would you assign that to somebody that only had 2? Because it would
I
be
wouldn't sign that to
more
nobody.
humane. Somebody has to do it. You have to create something to do it. So there would be the things that were created with only 2 eyes. Because
Right.
that's just the way I see it. It makes
I see what you're saying.
it's logic. It makes perfect
Yeah,
sense.
it is.
It all fits together.
I think I hear you, Chris.
I mean, that's how it is.
See, not too many people will talk about 3 eyes, so I think I know what you're saying.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, it's a lonely way to think, man. It's a lonely way to because people are, I don't know, man. They
I don't even think you be thinking, man. Chris, like us, just think about it, bro. If you ain't activated a certain part of your brain out of all this time, you really ain't thinking. You just following routine.
We forgot to think.
Right?
You know,
Is that fair to say?
oh my goodness. I think it's not only some of us forgot to think, but then some
I'm
of
not
us
saying everybody because you got some people that's smart as fuck that's in college that's smart that know certain shit, but they just they just like fuck it, I'm gonna do this just so I can have this just in case. You be like, just in case what?
Yeah.
You know why
My
they're
son was in
all
college.
the same?
My son was in college. Shipper.
Say that one more time. It was.
My son was a junior in college. But when he found out about this shit, he handed them all their shit and he left that motherfucker.
Well, I think I don't know if I'd have had the courage to do the same, because I'll tell you what, I was programmed pretty hard. You know what I mean? That was hard. But that
All you have
degree
to do is be around the right people.
That degree is worth it's worth nearly nothing to me. In
Man,
terms of
most of the people that get those degrees, they can't even get a job in the field that they got that degree for. They can say is, I got this, I got my MBA, I got this, I got that. That's it. With all caps name on it, that ain't you. With an all caps name on it, that ain't even you.
Right.
And you walking around happy as a motherfucker. You the big smartest dummy of all of them. You ever heard that term, too smart for your own good?
Yeah.
Too smart for your own good. You thought you knew, but you didn't. Or you wouldn't be in debt talking about you got $300,000 in student loans and shit. You wouldn't know how to discharge that shit or set it off. You know what I'm saying?
Look, it's not even that people don't think, or when you get into the fracturing of the mind, right? You know how the mind fractures. So right away you'll have a whole lot of pathways, and when you fracture it, you take a bunch of those away. So it limits your options. You know what I'm saying? It limits your ability, your options to, like, you can't, certain ways, if certain highways get damaged, it'll fuck up motor functions. You feel what I'm saying? All right, so your emotions are on the same system. So you can't think that there's a block there. You can't go that way. There's construction going on there. Road closed, so that your mind is fractured there. You can't go back there. There's
I
repair
felt that.
that goes beyond there's repair that's beyond marijuana that has to happen. There's repair that has to happen before you have to go back to the initial fracture, the initial incident, that the trauma that caused the initial fracture, or where you went off course, and you have to start there and correct. If you don't, you'll never get that highway back. You'll never
Yeah,
repair
you may
that
not
fracture.
even know. You may not
Exactly.
even know that that's not available to you.
Right. Because you've totally boxed yourself in.
And I think I think that's social engineering too,
Yes,
because
yes, that's
one of the big
fracturing the
things.
mind. Yes.
That's why I say you stuck in your ways. That's fracture of the mind, right?
Exactly.
You stuck
I
in
mean,
your
look
ways.
at school. In school, that's one of the biggest things. It's like, okay, we know that everything is one. Everything is related to the next thing. Okay. In school, first thing they do is they send you to different classes. And math is different from reading. Reading is different from history. History is different from science. And you gotta stop, go to another room, another teacher, and go to another place and learn something else that's not related to the last thing that you did.
Yeah, but you doing
Right.
the same fucking thing.
Right, but he's saying that the pattern that you're developing is not a healthy pattern.
Broken.
Exactly.
Everything's broken. Everything's
Right.
separated.
Because if
That's
they
not
keep you in that one
Right.
room, you will figure out that all you're doing is reading all day, even though it's a math problem. You got to read that motherfucker to even solve it. You gotta know how to read it.
But
Look
y'all know that there are books
at American history.
there are books
American
that they
history.
passed around that taught them how to train people this way. This is a science that they've mastered.
Right. No, I'm just not only
Absolutely.
saying like no, I was just making a point. Like you just read in every class, American history. What you do with American history? You gotta read, right? And able to
Yeah,
understand what's going on. You gotta read, right?
Right.
So when each
that's
class
it.
that's you change biology, chemistry, all this shit, algebra, you still gotta fucking read.
Yeah. There's no getting around that.
And that's what people forgot to do, man. They forgot to read, man. They forgot to pick up the books and read.
Yeah, they made reading so
Hey
distasteful
Google,
that we don't
hey
want to read.
Google, what's 2 + 3? Hey Google, where's my check at? Hey Google, I work 80 hours and I get paid $16 an hour. How much will my check be? Like they don't do their own homework. They ask somebody else. Hey Siri, like but ask Siri about UCC and see what she
Now
say.
this is also the design by design, right? Because they structured a system to hold the populace back while technology was kept going. So
Okay.
we didn't learn at the rate. So we were going to be totally irresponsible with technology, and of course we are.
They got y'all.
We
They
could do
got
so
everybody.
much
They
more
tricked
with it.
everybody. They tricked everybody. We used to look around and see what's going on. People used to remember the anonymous callers, the anonymous tips.
Right.
Ain't no more anonymous tips because everybody looking fucking down at their fucking smartphone.
Wow.
Motherfuckers walking right out into traffic, texting.
Yeah.
Like, come on now, people. When y'all gonna wake up? That shit crazy. You got people texting, driving, killing people. You're doing 70 on the highway and you trying to text. That's crazy. You can't wait. If that motherfucker don't trust you, you shouldn't have married him.
Yeah. You
Straight
should
up.
not be operating a motor vehicle if you're that emotionally unstable.
That's right. They'll do a screening for that.
Yeah, if you're addicted to your
You're way
phone,
too emotionally unstable. You might text and drive, no license, don't you?
I mean, they might make vehicles as soon as you get in them, it'll kill the phone.
Yeah, wow.
The phone
That's
cannot work in this
kids.
vehicle.
Kids have too much drama getting back and forth to school. No, they
I
don't.
would. If
Kids
I
don't
was in charge, I would.
getting back and forth to school. because all they gotta do is just put the school buses that's in that area, pick up all the fucking kids in that area, drop their ass off at school like they used to do back in the day. Every school had a different bus company. Now all the schools got mixed up, all different kind of companies coming to one school. That shit's stupid.
Really?
Really?
Yeah, that's what happens when you privatize the industry.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
that's what I'm saying. Like that's what happened. Everybody
yeah.
gotta ask, ooh, yeah, man. Like they dumb down everybody, dumb down the parents. Then it's easier to dumb down the kids. What's the parents dumb down?
These parents are too smart. We got to do something.
Dumb down the parents and shit. You know.
This is getting out of hand. We need dumber parents.
Yeah, you need a dumber populace overall, man. You have to be just smart enough to get their job done right.
That's right.
You don't want to be too much smarter than that, man. No.
They say, we want you to be really smart,
Belong in.
but not that smart. You're a little too smart.
Yeah, not all that critical thinking and logical thinking stuff. No, not that kind of smart.
We want you to be smart, but we
Obedient
don't
smart.
want you to think.
Obedient smart. Yeah, obedient
Exactly.
smart.
We didn't ask you to think. We just want you to be smart.
Yeah.
You can be smart without thinking. Now, just do what I tell you to do.
If you can't do it, this robot can.
That's right.
Yeah.
We want you to be smart. We don't want you to think. You know.
Damn.
What's going on, everybody out there? How y'all doing? Yano Tiff, bang, bang, bang. Niners in a slang. Niners got slanged on mamas. I thought that boy Holmes was going to come out there and let them win. You crazy. It was fun while it lasted.
What happened?
I didn't think that boy Galappo was going to outperform Holmes at all. Because dude, he run with the ball, he throw the ball. You see how they lined up on that one play where they spent and turned and did the direct snap to the running back. Man, they was out there doing trick plays and all type of shit on the Niners. For the real. But it's good. They made it to the Super Bowl, so that's all that matters. Ain't nobody gonna remember them tomorrow, though.
Mm-hmm.
I guess Andy Reid then made right with the league. They finally let him get one.
That's his second one.
Oh, is it? I thought that was his first one.
Chuck said he won one with Philly.
Oh, did he? Oh, was he a head coach or assistant coach?
He was a coach.
Head coach?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So one to say we got next season. Shit, the Bears got next season. If you from Chicago, you're absolutely right.
You see that, Sunship? That's product right there. That product sells itself.
Hell yeah.
It's already sold for next year and the next 10 years. NFL.
Oh my goodness. And that's the truth.
We'll be back next season.
Man, oh man. They got that thing down to a science.
Yep. Yes, indeed.
For generations and generations to come.
Yep.
Right. They need to go back to how it first started.
How's that?
Yeah, I tell you.
With the leather.
How's that?
With the leather hats and the ball.
Oh,
Yeah.
Hey, look, and then they see how goofy the ass look running around and they'll cut that shit out.
Oh no, they would get, man. You know how many injuries there'd be nowadays? Well,
Hey, it wasn't that many back then. Why would it be so many now?
Because they have more conditioned athletes out there, man.
Because these brothers too soft. They got everybody too soft. They want everybody on a diet. Everybody on this.
And look,
Fucking
everybody trains like the same way
why
in
the
the gym
deer,
when they're using.
cows, and shit so thick, and all they eat is grass and hay, and they thick as a motherfucker, like solid. But motherfuckers that eat meat, they fat and sloppy and skinny as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's weird.
Yeah. Yeah, silverback
You
gorilla
ever
is a
seen the car hit
vegetarian.
the deer full speed on like 60 miles an hour, and that motherfucker get up and take off?
What's weird though?
What's weird? Let a motherfucker hit you at 60 miles an hour. Let me see you get up.
No, so we're weird, right? That's what I'm saying. We're the weird ones, right?
Yeah,
Right.
weird. We
Right, right, right. We are fucking weird. We don't fit. We're weird. We're like parasitic almost. Extremely parasitic. Not even almost.
It's crazy. Them some tough motherfuckers. I done seen the semi hit a deer. He got up and took off.
Yeah.
He had a little gangster limp, but he got up and took off. He had a little limp, but he got up and took off. Mama, he laid there for a second too.
Hey, you see how different species are different? They're different. Like some species of animals will, when they cross the street, the mama will cross, then the babies, and then the dad will cross, right? Because they all
Yeah,
stay together. And other ones, the dad will go across first, and then the babies, and then it's just other ones. It's just the mama and the babies.
yeah. I seen them with the mama and baby. The baby was trying to cross the road for the first time. The moose, and that motherfucker did not want to step on that concrete.
Oh damn.
The mama kept coming back like, if you don't bring your ass on, they done stop the car. Traffic done stopped and everything. That little motherfucker like, nope.
Right. Watch out, bears cross the road, then ducks, then turtles. You see, it's different, nigga. The way all different animals cross. It's just like the way the different species behave, the
Right.
bonds that the different ones have. Some species, the male is gone. You know what I'm saying? Right after conception, he's out of there.
Yeah, then it's like the lions, they'll defend certain herds. Like they won't attack certain animals, but they'll attack others.
Right. But they stay together as a family.
Yeah. Yeah, they all be out
Shit
there
crazy.
getting food together, like everybody hustling together, hunting together.
Everybody got a job. Everybody got a part to
Oh,
play. If you
yeah,
ain't pulling your weight, you might get beat up.
ain't no might to it. You gonna get beat up, boy. Lions ain't gonna play with all your bitch out. You just want to eat, huh? Okay.
Or you just be hungry.
They gonna let him get full. Then they gonna eat his ass. Oh, mamas, they shit. Them motherfucking lions, they smart.
Oh yeah.
They gonna fatten them right up. Then they gonna go huddle. They gonna be like, man, they on that bullshit. You know, the other herd like they on that bullshit. They like, no, as soon as we have revival, we finna attack this motherfucker.
What's for dinner? You.
You motherfucker, you nice and healthy. You don't never want to go out hunting. You always want to stay back, but you want to eat up everything. We got you. Bring your ass over here and sit down. Real.
You get the spot right in front of the fire.
Right, they let the Cubs start out playing with him. Go get him. Mom, come in and chew his ass right up. So, they just set an example. Like, shit, next if you don't stay in line. You know, that's crazy. That's how it is in the wild. Just like I guess we in the wild too. Shit.
Yes, we are.
I was gonna say, damn. Yeah, because you got brothers killing people for 50 cents. That nigga owe me 50 cents. 50 cents.
Yep.
It's just the principle. I don't want nobody to say they ever got nothing for me. Because then everybody else gonna be trying that shit. Like, nigga, you finna go to jail for life for 50 cents?
Hey, I got principles, nigga. Hey, hand me my government ID.
I hope your principal had 25 to life stamped on that motherfucker. Stupid ass niggas, man. Get 10 years and want that girl to be faithful. The bitch ain't faithful when she been with you for 10 years. And you want
You said she was a hoe when you was on the street.
right, like, why you mad? Like, man, come on, man. 10 years, you think she finna sit up and just you gotta be a fool, man. I don't give a fuck if you married.
You know, the first web we weave with this when we deceive is one in our own mind. If you start lying, you start believing your own bullshit.
Yeah, man. Park, I'm coming over today, man. We finna do this music video.
Oh, nigga, I only got 9 more years. She gonna be faithful.
I feel like 9 more. You better tell her you got 9 months every 9 months, nigga. And then switch it up. Cause she gonna get tired of hearing that 9, but she ain't gonna wait anyway. You know, already called down there and the release date.
Yeah.
Women smart. They be knowing more than what they be pretending to know when they on that phone. Tyrone be sitting right there in the room while they on the phone.
Yeah, Tyrone was right there visiting you. Till he come back. Hey, he in there for sure. I said I just visited him.
Mama.
Can I stay for a minute? You got some water?
For real. But it's good. Each his own. When I think about it, right?
Yep.
You got your identity bond together. You hurt somebody. Now you got insurance on the public.
Right.
Now if somebody get hurt, you can take care of that.
Right.
My brothers want to go sell drugs and shit and don't want to read.
All that should be set up with your trust.
Yeah.
Anything that you put in the trust to be insured. The first thing that goes in the trust is your straw man, kind of, sort of. So that's your commodity in the system, because that's how you operate in the system.
Yeah, just like that.
Once you get them cleaned up, dressed right, and put them in your own trust, now you don't have to register your car with the state.
They're not watching that damn Masked Singer shit.
Right.
Get name a piece of that. I'll take the lettuce off of it.
You know that. What do you think that is?
What's that?
Masked Singer. So if I was thinking of it as programming, and if I thought of the TV as a military weapon, right, and I'm talking about using it to fracture the mind, I would have a show like Masked Singer, because it's going to make you see one thing and disassociate your perception of it. So you'll hear a woman's voice and you'll disassociate any female characteristics because you'll see an animal in front of you.
Right.
Yeah. I would definitely do that if that was my nefarious plan. It would work all day.
She said, I would have never guessed. That's what they knew. They know you ain't gonna guess it right. Because you too confused about that outfit they got on. That they put that spell on you with that outfit.
Yeah, a lot of times when they put, we know that they use it for programming. When the mind works, you use, sights and sounds. So and binaural beats, right? And you're gonna use different light patterns associated with different words. You may use them frontwards, backwards, however. So the song selection in these things are crucial. I don't listen to music and feed my eyes to that shit. I can't do it all together.
Right.
Package of what they try to give you.
Can you hear me, Chris?
No way.
Chris.
Uh,
Yeah, he can't hear me, y'all.
really, if you sit back and watch, you can see the damage it does to other people.
Yes, sir. You sure can. Now he finna say, man, I can't hear shit. Yes, we can, T1. We sure can. Yes, Lord. Yes, we can.
Hello.
I hear you now, Chris. I know you didn't hear me because I was asking you something. You were still talking. I said, yeah, he can't hear me.
What'd you say?
Huh?
What'd you say?
Shit, Chris. I don't know. I done looked at an email and somebody else just hit me. Said, where?
Funky 50.
I ain't trying to get no funky 50. I got one person
No.
to sign up tonight. That's what
Right.
that email was. Threw me right off. I'm like, damn, what was I asking, Chris?
I saw my brother-in-law, but you got to show me later how to put him up. I don't even see him on my downline.
He not up under you?
Nah, I didn't see him there at all.
Let me pull you up on my real fast. Because you should be no, Chris.
It's different when you go in, because when you go in, they give you a packet to fill out. You fill it out. It's the same packet, right? But they don't give they didn't give him anything about the email or the account, the back office. They didn't give him nothing about that.
They
They gave him
probably
a started.
emailed him.
He didn't even give them an email.
Did
That's
they
what
give
I'm
him
saying.
his ID number?
Yeah, I got his ID number. That's how I knew he was in.
Yeah, he got an ID number. Now you just got to go. He should have created a password.
Because right away I got when we were at the Gano place, I got the email saying that I had a new on my downline, and it was him. I was like, cool.
Right, he is on your downline because he signed up under you. But you put him on your see, I had somebody already on your left side. So when you put them on your left side, it pushed them all the way down to the bottom left. That's why I said you need somebody on your right. I mean, it pushed them down to your bottom right because you already had somebody on your right side.
Right. I had it on left.
It's on no, but because he's on the right.
Like
The last one that no, he wasn't the last one. Hold on 1 second. His name was Eddie something.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yep, he was the last one. Yep, it pushed him down to the far right. Now it's on the left. If you went in there now, it's on LL. The next one that you sign up will go on that left spot right there. That's blank. So
Should I move him? Can I move him over there?
when,
Can I move him over there? Or should I just leave him?
no, because he's on the right. Because he's on the left side. 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 Because he's on the l Yep. Have it been 3 days?
No, yeah.
You can call tomorrow and have them move on everything. Move them to your left side.
All right.
Give them that ID number. Yep. Call. Yep. And that'll fill your spot. Sure will. Yes, Lord.
Right on. Yeah, I was hoping that that's where he was gonna fall in at.
Yeah, I'm telling you, want them over there on that left side because you are. Yeah. And then you'll once they put them on the left, you'll just go back and forth, left, right, left, right, left, right. Now he got to get two up under him.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
it's all good. We got this, y'all.
Got to get him on a Wiggins call so he can get a good introduction. He hasn't really had a good introduction yet.
Yeah, you're gonna have to get him over here,
Oh yeah.
and then we could do a call. What time is this? It's 8 something where they at. They're probably doing a call now. I should ask them, can we get a call?
He said he ain't here now, so.
No, I know, no. I'm just saying,
Right.
people, hey, what's going on, people out there? Let's see who's in the building. Who is that? Dry Bones Rising.
DBR.
P.
What it do? P83.
Yes, Lord. Heavily Enterprise International. K was in the building. Lady E stopped by. Midwest said, greetings, family. Yes, Lord. Money Boy Films in the building. What's up, Sachi? Sachi out there. T Wanda always come through. Just like that. Yano Tip said, what's up? What's good? What's good? Lakey is in the building. Just like that. We got that funky 50, y'all. Y'all looking for that funky 50? Y'all find one more person for us tonight. One person, one person. Can we get one more turn? It's 11 to 10. Come on, people. Let's bust it down. I know y'all favorite team didn't win the Super Bowl, so y'all got a couple dollars. Y'all ain't go out there and bet. Sponsor somebody. Sponsor, call your niece and be like, guess what? I'm finna put you on. Oh, Mama, I'm finna get you this funky 50.
I'm finna invest in you.
Right, I'm finna make you great. Real talk.
That's a good way to help somebody, man. Instead of just giving them something, I'm gonna invest in you. Here you go. Here's some product. You go and move this and hit the distro back when you need some more.
Yeah. So I'm finna take you out the field and put you in a front row for the rest of your life.
Hit me with the Addy, I'll ship it. I got a plug, I can get it anywhere.
Yes. I'm back. I had to go grab my book and stuff. Yeah, I already know. Appreciate you. Had to go grab a good book. Look, nigga, sure. What's up, people out there? We get some funky 50s going. Can we get some funky 50s? Where y'all at? Funky 50s. Oh. Hey, Craig. It was 50 degrees today.
Ugh.
Huh?
Yeah, ugh.
56.
is
56.
that is that good?
Hell yeah, for this time of year, because it's normally like 15 degrees, 10
All
degrees.
right. Oh well,
Oh, wow.
damn.
Motherfucker be
Hey, you
walking
still there, huh?
around. Yeah, I'm here right now.
Ooh, yeah, I do not like the cold.
Shit, I adapt wherever I
Yeah,
go.
yeah, I could take it now, but I don't like. I prefer the the better weather,
Like
the
that
hotter
California,
climates.
you like that California sun, don't you?
I prefer. No, you know what? I was in Georgia for 20 years now. I like Georgia too. Georgia was great. I like getting all 4 seasons, but you didn't get the real harsh winters every year. It was cool,
Right.
but nothing like here, man. Nothing like here. You can't go up in California and be totally at peace everywhere else, man. Because I don't know, man. It's just different.
Well,
But that was the past. You know what I mean? You gotta let that go because it is not the same place. Shit is crazy now.
oh well, I believe.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna stick around too much longer.
So, have you experienced any earthquakes?
Yeah.
I'm talking about some big ones.
Yeah.
Oh, hell no. See, I can't do that shit.
We were in a hotel in Northridge, and that was the epicenter of that earthquake that it hit. It was bad. Like the upper level of the hotel fell through. It was wild.
I
My
bet it was.
partners my partners were scared as shit, but I had just came back from war, so like I would I don't get scared anymore, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta react.
Right.
So, you know what I mean, you just react. You stay calm, you focus, you react, you do what needs to be done. But earthquakes are way better than tornadoes.
Way better.
I'm not fucking with your tornadoes or your hurricanes. You just get flooded. You can't do nothing when you get flooded or get swept in the air or flooded. There's no escaping that.
Man, you can't do shit when the streets and shit start cracking, the houses start sinking in the fucking ground. What
For
up, you
real,
Now,
shit?
so
you
both of
just
them.
you just said some Hollywood shit. Like it don't really go down like that. In our lifetime, you had the San
You say
Francisco
in
earthquake.
Hollywood, but shit, everything I see on Hollywood be shit happening be in real life.
Nah, I mean like the San Francisco one was bad now, and then the one in Northridge was bad. Like it damaged the city, right? But there
Uh-huh.
wasn't like mass death and all this. Like it wasn't like that.
Right.
There
So
wasn't.
what
You
was
didn't lose. It wasn't that bad.
was
It
it
wasn't
was,
like
was it
but
able to was they flooding?
like gas lines broke, so you had to close areas
Like
off. You know what I'm saying? Because
oh, okay.
Oh
there's
yeah.
gas in
Yeah,
there.
is of course, yeah. I understand that, yeah.
Overpasses fell, but it happened at night, so it wasn't that bad. But the one in San Francisco, that one wasn't at night. That one was really bad.
You talking about
But
the earthquake of '89,
There's a couple
Chris?
people that fuck with that 1099 OID. I let people, people as adults, they do what they want to do. So I don't knock nobody for messing with it or whatever, but just know you got to pay the consequences when they come and holler at you.
Oh yeah, for real. No,
I don't know.
I'd rather be with these earthquakes too than some tornadoes though, Midwest. We don't even though they show the ground cracking like that most of the time, it don't be like that. That should be
mm-mm.
backdraft off of movies.
Yeah, I feel
The
you.
hardest
But
the hardest
every
one was in '89.
right.
I ain't fucking with it. I was
But no
not.
matter what, when that tornado comes, it's gonna pick shit up and move it far from where it
I don't know
was.
tornadoes come through here.
And you get blizzards. You get where you can't even. Every year you gonna get to where you got to stay in the house.
I stay at the house. Hell yeah. You should want to stay at the house too. All that shit they spraying in the air out there. Shit. Oh, Baba. I got up this morning, Chris. It was so bad. It was like 9 planes up there crisscrossing and shit.
Yeah, Yeah,
They out here
exactly.
making signs and shit with the shit now. They like, fuck it.
Well, it's public now. They have a actual legitimate project out there, Project Blackout. It's not a secret. It's not a conspiracy. Mm-mm.
You said, what is it?
Project Blackout. They announced that. That was not this year. That was some time ago. They announced that. That
What
was
is what
real.
is
They're really doing that. They said the sun is putting out extra harmful rays, and it was an alarm at the time.
talking about
I'm surprised.
solar flares.
It was
The sun is
like
doing solar flare bursts.
yeah, they said that they were reaching their death date. Like they were losing people to skin cancer and these anomalies from the sun that they could prevent. So they putting the shit in the air to reflect that shit back up to the atmosphere. That's the story, right? So
Wow.
now there's
They trying to
justification for
send
them
that
to do that.
information that's coming to us back up to them where we
Of
can't
course,
receive it.
of course they're going to try to do that. But both of those things are true at the same sentence. Like
Hmm.
they're trying to block those rays because they're harmful to them. That's a
Yeah,
true
Really?
statement. That's a true statement. What's also
Wow.
true is the rays they're blocking are beneficial for us.
they beneficial for us but harmful to them. So that's why,
Yeah,
we don't get skin cancer and all that shit like that.
it's possible.
Yeah, it's possible, but we don't.
yeah,
Most,
yeah. In general, but more than what is common
no,
knowledge
I
is
already know.
what the
With my
downloads,
freckles,
man.
they
Yeah,
say
people
I'm
have no
more prone
idea.
to. With my freckles, Chris, they say I'm more prone to skin cancer because I got the freckles. I told them, y'all ain't trying to tell me nothing. Y'all trying to make me have a dis-ease. I don't have no goddamn dis-ease.
Well, no,
Oh, you
that's
laughing,
not the
Jimmy?
case.
Oh, that is
That's
what.
not the case, though. That's not the case, money boy. If
Yeah.
you take an Irish person with what we call Irish, a typical redheaded Caucasian person, what we call a white person, with
Uh-huh.
freckles, guess what? That's a true statement. Their
Oh,
freckles mean they're gonna get skin cancer. They're absolutely more prone to that. So they're only telling you what they know for them because the
Mm.
standard that we live by is their standard to them.
exactly. No, the standard that they live by is their standard, not me. I didn't. I
Oh,
said not me.
if you go and take a blood pressure test, it's not on your standard, it's on their standard.
That's why I don't know
When
nothing
they say
about
it's
this.
the human body, that's why they promote this. We're all the same, and I'm telling you, no, we're not. Because the
Yeah.
standard that says high blood pressure, where we're in that range, we're way in that range. Where they're just barely in. You know what I mean? It's not even. It's not harmful for them, but we shouldn't. It's harmful for us to be in that range.
Yeah.
But it's a
Mm.
safe range. It's not safe for us. But so yeah, I don't
Totally
get too
good point.
defensive about it, man. I don't get too defensive about it. You just got
No,
to
say it. It's
understand it
called
more.
history. Look, it's called history, and it's who his story are we talking about?
Well, we're not
Mm.
even talking. Yeah. But not the past. We're talking about their narrative that we're currently, we can
Mm.
live under or we can break free from. I would say
Right.
Yep. Yeah. That.
Hey, Shot got them shrooms. He finna take them, y'all.
you can
Oh, he
never
put the D
manifest.
so ziggity ziggity.
Tell me if you think this is true, money boy. You can never manifest anything if you're living in somebody else's narrative.
That.
Mm.
Anything you get, you didn't manifest it because you're living in somebody else's narrative. You don't have the ability to manifest anything.
Right.
Yeah, because they don't want you to believe in yourself. If you gotta believe in
Exactly.
your shit, in your realm, your manifestation, your zone, your governmentality, the way you think. You gotta, man. It's called a paradigm shift.
Just like that. Damn, we went on for an hour. It don't even seem like it.
Man, I already made it all the way to West Sac and back. It was hella traffic going there because everybody after this 49er game. They all leaving the Reno and the bars and stuff, going back to the Bay
Sad as
Area.
a motherfucker.
Back.
Sad as a motherfucker. Going back putting on their
Hey,
motherfucking Raiders
hey,
jerseys.
you should have saw their faces. What is she doing up there? MW. I saw some of their faces. I was like, look at that Niner man face. He was just they had the long face.
Yeah, all their little energy just drained for no reason. Somebody else's business.
Imagine if you took a whole movie theater and put all San Francisco 49er fans in the movie theater, right? And they
Yeah.
at the end of the game, if you can harness that energy, be it negative or positive, you had Chiefs in there. Do you know how much energy would be emanating from that group of people? Positive or negative if they were
Hell yeah.
Chiefs or 49ers? You know that they've learned how to harness that? Because if
Yeah.
you don't use that energy, somebody else will.
Somebody else will. Why you think they did it on this day? The 33rd day, 333 days left in the year. It's 02/02/2020. Come on now.
That's my whole
They
point
knew.
about the not giving the emotion or the energy to the Kobe situation, any of these situations.
Yeah.
If you give your
We give it to
emotional
this
currency away
situation
for
to
free.
break it ourselves free. That's where I put my energy,
Right,
breaking
there you
us free.
go. There you go. There you go.
Man, when I type in Project Blackout, they got the motherfucking games pop up.
I see Angel down there. Hey, Tawanda. Angel, Lakey, Dry Bones, Riser. Who else in here? Heavenly Enterprise. Gano Tiff was in here. I see, yeah, I see a couple of people came through. Woo! Y'all ready for this week? Y'all ready to bang on the beast every day next week? We
Every
can't not
day.
lose focus, y'all. We can't lose focus. Get y'all paperwork done. Get y'all stuff on the floor. Make sure y'all handling in y'all business, because if not, then like Chris just said, somebody else will handle your business for you.
Our energy is our business.
There you go. Right there. Harvest Science began an experiment to block out the sun. The project is called. It's not called Project Blackout.
Every time I try to go to the chat, on this thing, it will not let me update the chat. That's crazy. I, rapid and something. I'm ready for him this week. My name about to be in that newspaper. I'm on amp mode. MW, I know you got stuff done, so I know you really juiced this week.
Hell yeah, you already know.
The man on the land.
There you go, right there.
To block out the sun. There we go. I was gonna say, MW, you almost gotta read that because we can't see it. It's so small for us.
Okay.
Hold on, let me see if I turn my camera sideways. Man, what's up with my rotation?
What's going on, family?
What's
What's
up
going
with it?
Hey,
on?
Yeah, no, Tiff, you just uploaded a video, huh?
yeah, I'm trying to get a whole bunch of videos on there. Now you told me how to do it.
I know. I just seen the up. We get the notification.
Oh, okay. So did you see the fog?
No, I didn't even go look at it yet. I had just
Oh,
got the notification right now, right when I
yeah,
came home.
it's real foggy tonight, like last Sunday. You know how
Where?
during the day it was real foggy like that at like now.
Where
In
my
fact,
iPhone?
it was misting, and so it was like we had like this outside party, Super Bowl party. We had to like scatter at the end because it was like kind of like misty, like it was cold and misty. just like last Sunday, exact same duplication of the weather, but at nighttime, not during the day. So it just was kind of weird. Just thinking about that.
Yes, Lord.
Yeah,
It's all good.
what y'all been up to? I see this
Bang,
funky
bang,
50.
bang. Niners
Oh,
got
whatever.
popped.
Bang, bang, all again.
Bang,
Yes,
bang,
all right.
bang.
Whatever,
Bang,
Kansas
Niners
City.
got popped with that thing.
Whatever.
Yes,
Whatever,
Lord.
Midwest.
Yes,
All
Lord.
right.
Hey, you
I
was
know
too
I should have
deep.
came over here. I
Hey,
know I
you
should have
should.
came over.
Hey, you should have sent them motherfuckers some tongue and I'll leave.
Hey, let me tell y'all. Let me tell you how deep this get. So my dude's dad is a Kansas City fan. I bet him that I'm gonna have to now sign him into the business. So I came out the pocket $51 on that. Then another dude at halftime bet me, but his name is Victor. He's in our organization. He's in a Gano cell too. He at halftime we bet. He won 3 boxes from me. So that's $100, and then $25 to another cat. I lost $125, and then trip this. So I'm basing it off what the Simpsons said, right? Well, the Simpsons showed a red jersey. We were in the white jersey. So Kansas City. The Simpsons predicted it, but I thought they was talking about the 49ers. I didn't think that we had the white jersey. So somebody was like, I could have saved you the money if you was basing it off the Simpsons. I would have saved you some money. I was like, oh, now you're going to tell me after the fact.
Well,
Dang.
that's what they supposed to tell you after you lose. Because they didn't know themselves.
Yeah, they was trying to win.
Yeah, you know, everybody's smart after it's over. I told y'all.
I know. That is the truth.
Bang, bang, bang.
That's why you sent me that invite right quick. Like, yeah, get her up on here so I can just bang on her.
Invite like an hour ago. We've been out here for an hour, 30 minutes. You just didn't want to come up here first. You sitting there ears us to see what we was talking about. You want to come jump up and like, hey, they was still popping. Like, pop. Come here. Come here, damn it. You came right from it.
Whatever. It's all good.
Want to call me? We could do that sign up now. Money Boy up here. We can at least hold it down for 9 minutes.
Hey, that dude is in here twice. Is this the Matrix?
Yeah. The Niners just got their ass whooped.
And he just had it.
You seeing everything too.
No, what happened was sometimes, Tip, if somebody in here and we'll get froze, so then we'll go out and try to come back. So that's why it seemed like he was in here.
Oh, because you remember in the Matrix, the movie, they'll show like the cat twice. I was seeing them twice, like, oh shoot, they coming for us, y'all. They coming for us.
Yeah, I'd hit the power button on this bitch. On mama.
On mama.
Right
hey,
now,
I'm gonna be saying on mamas now. I'm like, oh, I'm not on the Midwest show. I'll be like on mamas. Oh, I mean.
So T1,
So
if you want to call
Midwest.
me, what's up?
So I did the same thing. The same shit I used to look up. You can't, Google won't give you the search result like that anymore.
You see what
But
it
if you
pulled
put in
up, right?
freedom, yeah, it was, yeah.
I'm
That's,
like,
yeah.
And then I had to put Bill Gates behind it, and then they pulled that up.
Yeah. So you found it?
Yeah, I found it.
Right. I found it by putting FOIA, Freedom of Information Act, and then put Project Reflecting Sun, and then it came up.
Yeah, it's right here.
But I had to scroll down to find that too.
It said a group of Harvard scientists began experiment to block out the sun. A group of plans to tackle climate change through geoengineering by blocking out the sun. The concept of artificially reflecting sunlight has been around for decades, yet this will be the first real attempt at controlling Earth temperature through solar engineering.
Yeah, and that's old.
What are you reading?
Been doing it.
What's going on?
Facts
What are you reading?
in the record.
I'm reading something that we looked up. I'm on another
What y'all looking at?
about
Okay.
the chemtrails.
The Israelites.
Chemtrail.
Oh, the chemtrails. Yeah. Man, them things is real out here.
I know. That's what I told Chris.
Man, they real. Cause I
I think
try
the
to really.
motherfucking bird sitting on one. I thought, well, how the fuck he sitting in the air like that?
What you mean? The bird was sitting on top of the chemtrail?
Man, like he was in the tree.
You crazy?
That's what they tell me.
No.
No, them things. What happens is we'll have like right now it's windy, so the wind carries all of that crap out of the air. But as soon as in the morning you'll wake up, it'll be a completely crispy, clean day, and then you'll see the jets going, and all of a sudden you see these streaks, and then next the sky starts to become like this light blue color because of all this.
See, don't blow it out the way. Just push it around the jet stream so the jet stream can keep on. That's what they trying to do, is spread enough so they can keep pushing it around. So eventually that they have enough up there where it'll just constantly flow around and block out that. That's what they trying to do, you know.
Oh,
It'll never happen. That's motherfucking sun too fucking strong. The closer they get to the sun with that shit, the quicker the sun melt that shit.
But there are things happening. They're spraying chemicals in layers because different ones have different properties. So in order to get that aluminum to sit up there to try to reflect, you got to have lighter properties under it that can push it up.
Right.
And it only does that for so long. What are those chemicals, and what happens when they fall back down? They don't even care about that.
Huh.
They don't even care about that. How are they going to react with the other chemicals in our air or in our water? How will those chemicals react with the fluoride that they put in the water? Do you think they thought about that? I'm sure they did. I'm sure they did. What if the fluoride in the water, in 20, they've been putting the fluoride in the water for a long time. So let's say you've been putting the fluoride in the water. So in 2015, now you can start spraying this other chemical in certain cities. It's going to get to the water and it's going to mix with that fluoride. What's that going to do to the population? In 2015, when I want people to be angry.
Right.
Yeah. How's that going to mix with the vaccine that I inject you with at birth? I know you're getting the fluoride. That's two chemical elements, and then I drop the third chemical element from the sky to get you later.
And then
Now I
I'm
can
gonna
have,
tune y'all in with 5G.
and don't none of those entities know about the others. So they're all compartmentalized to not even know what the hell's going on.
well, alrighty, we're set for
I
doom.
mean, that's how we operated in the military. That's what we did on a lower level. So I can only imagine what they do on a bigger level.
That's messed up.
I have an excellent military mind. I saved my whole squad from getting murked.
Oh, we need to hook him up with he got to get on there when Kathy Cash out. She was in the military 25 years, and she got on the Gano because she had developed, like, I don't want to quote it wrong, but something happened to her, like nervous system from being in the military. And she got on the Gano. You could still kind of see some effects of what she went through. It seemed like she had a hard life over there in the military, but man, every month she just looks better and better. You can see it repairing itself, So
Yeah, you're right about that. I remember when I first seen her doing some of the things,
yeah.
and I only been there for a couple of months.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I've only known her since last August. And from last August to now, you could see a tremendous difference because it's just continually healing. So it's pretty cool just to see that. I'm sorry, you brought up the military. See how I be doing it? Always leave back the cat. Oh. Yeah, did you get a chance to get the Gano? Are you on it too?
Chris was the one in the building. He the best.
Oh, that's him right there on the picture.
Yeah.
That's him. Okay, so okay, Chris. Okay, cool. That's cool.
Hi.
Yeah.
Hi. Yeah, because you was on here the other day, but you didn't have your picture up, so I didn't know what you look like.
No, Chris
Right.
always got a picture. He always got his picture up
Yeah.
there.
But you know what? It's a whole lot of y'all, so I can't get it straight. All right, it's a whole lot of
Yeah,
y'all.
yeah. We are deep. That's why I love our community. We deep. You know, our family
I'm
deep.
deep. Yeah, y'all deep. I'm gonna learn everybody's name, everybody's faces. Yeah, it's cool. So what y'all had going on today? Y'all just had different subjects going.
It was like a daily topics.
That's cool.
Midwest has, you know, he was dropping so many different nuggets for people, just keeping them all woke, called
Hmm.
well-rounded information.
Okay.
Chipper, you driving?
No, not yet. Not yet. I will be here in a minute.
What's going on?
Maybe about 25 minutes.
Right.
Be careful. Be careful, because there's gonna be a whole lot of oh my bad, Chip. Niner fans out there driving around.
Wow.
I was hey,
Drunk.
no, people gonna be mad no matter what, you know. The good, the bad, and the ugly. They gotta realize don't let no team they don't own that. Don't put that type of energy into
Yeah.
that, you know. We
Yeah, I
have
wish you could say that to that $125 that gotta come out my pocket. Mm.
Hey,
that was
Chris. Hey,
oh, you
Chris.
was invested. You was
Yes, sir.
invested in the Niners and lost.
Man, because I had saw that stupid Simpsons and I really thought, and then I didn't ever think the Chiefs, even though I knew they was red, but I never think like, oh, well, we was wearing the white, so they was showing that the Kansas City had won because they had the red jersey on. I just assumed it was the Niners. Simpsons ain't never been wrong yet, and they still ain't wrong.
And
Mm.
dude died. I thought, didn't dude already pass away a minute ago?
Yeah, but he's so far in the future, man. You know he's one of them travelers, them time travelers.
Yeah.
He probably his body's probably already reincarnated in some other body, like we was talking about the other night. And
He's a
he probably
time
already
traveler and you're
here.
not?
Man, I might be. I'm coming to awakeness
Oh.
of yeah, I'm a time traveler too. Then I
I was
just
just
can't
getting ready
predict.
to
I
say,
just didn't
you know
predict.
how
I
we
didn't
time
remember
travelers? Tiff, you said it the other day.
what I
Remember
said.
when you was like, Midwest, you in the next day already.
Yeah.
Time travel. Boom. He was already the next day, a whole hour before us, but yet we was all there at the same time, all in one existing realm.
Mm.
Uh, Money Boy, have you seen that video at the time, the precise moment of conception? Have you seen that video?
Yeah,
Burst of
I
light.
believe so.
That's
And
just
they keep
amazing,
trying to
right?
say, yeah, they want to know the you know, the scientists, the doctors, they want to know what happens that exact moment when the baby come out in the first breath, all that. That's what you're talking about?
No.
Which one are you
No.
talking about? 'Cause I
I'm
didn't watch.
talking about when that sperm hits that seed and there's a spark. It's
Oh
a
yeah, yeah,
they
yeah. I
say
seen that
they
one too.
say it's a they say it's stronger. It puts out more energy than a hydrogen collider that they got.
Yep.
And it's but they can't like so they have to make this big ass structure to try to harness that energy so it doesn't blow everything up, right? But a million infinite times that is inside that moment of conception with no explosion whatsoever, and it's totally dark. They want to see into that darkness.
Yeah.
You have that
In the
much
dark.
power contained in that darkness and they can't see in there. That's the moment where people will come to this realm. Where does
Yeah,
that spark come
exactly.
from? So you got to be a
Yeah.
time traveler if you were born like where
Cause
Oh,
you
so you're
came
saying we
through.
combustion into somebody's womb?
Yes.
you,
Oh, okay. Like,
you
bam.
came
Okay.
from somewhere else and and ignited that flame, that fire, that energy in that person. Those two came together, and there's uh, a miracle that they call the miracle of life. That's where it originates,
Yeah.
and
Hmm.
then growth starts from there.
Okay, okay, so where how do you know what womb to land in? Yeah.
That's a question you need to close your eyes, drink some Gano, smoke some weed, and meditate on. That ain't
I
something a
like that
man's
one
gonna
right
tell you.
there.
Ain't nobody gonna tell us that answer. That's one that's that's your answer. You got to find that in you, if you even need that.
Yeah, I was gonna say I probably don't even need good art.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. That's
Yeah, there's a whole lot of just between. Honestly, women, we think about so many more things than y'all in a day. I don't need no more things to think about.
Mm.
Not along that lines. If I'm a time traveler, then
See, I
I'm gonna
think
go.
about
I'm gonna
them.
find out. I'm gonna find out in time.
I think about things to fruition though. I think about them to completion. Instead of worrying about things and puzzling myself in my head because I don't know the answer right, I get to the answer. So if you want to know about where did you come from, or you know where you know the exact moment of your inception right there. Now where you came from before that, you don't know, but you know you didn't come from here.
Yeah,
Something happened there, and you came there. So that should tell you a whole lot right there. There's no
you
accident.
left
You know what
one
I'm
realm.
saying?
Yeah, you
You
left one realm
you,
and came into a whole nother one, into darkness for
And
9 months.
if you were
You
energy
didn't
that came
see.
there, that means you came as energy, energy, frequency, vibration. You came as energy. That means you had a source. So you came from the source of all energy, and that source came and ignited your experience. So
Did,
that should answer a whole lot of the questions. That
well,
should
did I
take.
tell y'all about that when my dad passed away in 2015? Did I tell
Nah,
you about that? Okay, it's not even a long story. My dad had passed away, but in the last 3 months of him living, I was the one fully taking care of him. So I was back and forth from the hospital. Well, I was getting ready to get back to the hospital, but I knew he was on his last days because the doctor had pre-warned us. And so I'm getting ready. I'm getting ready. They're saying, hurry and get down here because your dad's not really doing well. So we need you to get down here. So I'm in the midst of getting ready, getting ready. I'm hurrying up, getting ready. And this downstairs door just moved. Now I've been living here already. Shoot, I'm going like 20 years living in this same place. Ain't no doors ever moved. I ain't never had no ghosts, nothing. And it wasn't even a ghosty feeling. It was like the door moved and it was so lightly. I thought somebody had came in the room. So I'm like, calling out for him, like, hey, did was you just right here? And they was like, nah, I wasn't right there. And I was like, okay, cool. I said, well, if they call me from the hospital that my dad just passed, I know for sure we are balls of energy because my dad just flew through here. And so it was like it was like the energy was so soft, but it was like what you're describing, how we get in the womb. It was enough energy to move that door enough to tell me, daughter, I'm out of here. I'm out this camp, but we're energy. I got that message. And then sure enough, the hospital called me. And then my baby daddy was like, oh my God. That day he was mesmerized that I knew that my dad had already passed. I knew the exact minute because he came through here. He flew right
yeah,
on through here. And the door just moved ever so. It wasn't like a ghost, like his hand. It felt like an energy was flying through here because he was leaving this earth. And it moves, it was so much that he had to come here that it moved that door where I knew it was him. And so
yeah,
now I know I like after my dad passed, I wasn't scared of death no more. I really know that we are energy and we are going somewhere else. Now, as far as like you said, where we come from or where we're going, yeah, that's the great mystery because nobody could tell you where they came from when they got here, or vice versa. But man, I'm just comfortable with knowing that. Dang, we don't just stop. We definitely doing something else after here. So hey, it's cool then. I can just handle. I think it's just dreadful for some people. Like it's over. No, it ain't over. They get to just get to see before us. That's all. You
Now,
know.
I didn't say nobody knows. I know where I came from. I just can't
Oh,
tell
you
you where
do?
you came from. I just
Oh,
can't
where
tell
you
you where
come
you came
from?
from.
Where
That's
you
not
come
your
from?
business. You find where
Oh,
you came
excuse
from.
me.
No,
My
that's not an
apologies.
attack. That's
Damn,
not an
nigga.
attack at all.
You brought up
That's
no, you
not
brought up the subject and then said,
that's
no, you
that's
weren't my
not
chose. That's
that's
right.
not an attack at all.
No, I didn't say it was.
That's not an
no,
I
attack
didn't
at all.
I
Like
didn't say it
I
was.
hope you, yeah, the way you
I didn't say
reacted,
it
like no,
was.
I'm saying that's a personal
Mind my
experience and
own
a
business.
personal
Okay.
thing, right? No, no, no. It's
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
about mine.
Yeah, I'm gonna find
It's
out.
find yours. It's find yours. That's what I'm
Yeah, I'm
saying.
good. I'm
It's
good.
not
Yeah,
something
we'll
that
come out.
you.
No, I don't need to go find nothing. Yeah, I'm good right here. Gotta reveal it in time. Time after time.
Oh man, that was so much of an exciting moment right there. I love y'all. we all we all how can I say it? Our expressions. We all express ourselves in the most realest way. Real people, real energy, real time, real talk. What's up, MW? Is the screen froze?
Midwest, he calls
I'm
he
here.
calls he calls this unscripted.
Hey y'all. I don't really want to continue on this subject, so I'm gonna go ahead and enjoy my Sunday. You guys enjoy yours, and I'll talk to y'all tomorrow.
Be well.
All right, in the morning, Tiff. Well, not in the
Alrighty,
morning because in the afternoon for me.
alrighty. Okay, you guys have a good night.
All
You
right,
too,
Good
go.
too.
night.
Hey, bye bye.
Hello.
Where's the measuring cup? Oh man, what a year! And it's already what the second month.
Right. Money boy, why did you laugh so hard, man?
Hey, my energy, it's just where I'm from. It's in me. It's not on me.
People
Yeah,
always think like I'm so literal. People be like, what? Like they take me wrong. But that should be like your everybody's individual connection with their creator is theirs. What goes on in their head is theirs. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Because
We're
it
all
changes.
different galaxies. It's like we
Yeah,
all
but it changes
universes.
throughout your life, right? If I asked you
Yep.
that question when you were 15 and I asked you again when you were 20 and then 30 and then 50, it's going to be a different answer every time.
Hell yeah.
Maybe, probably. You know what I'm
When
saying?
I was 12, I planned my life. And then when I was, let me see, it went exactly as I planned it all the way until I had Nunu. Once I had my daughter Nunu, it became, it wasn't my script, or at least I didn't see my script no more. Because I thought I was only going to have 3 sons and do this and do that. That's how I planned it. And I was on my point. Then all of a sudden I had a daughter and it threw me off. It threw me off the loop. Like, hold on.
The life that you
Boy,
planned ended, and then a new
you
life
know,
began.
all right, sonship, I got one for you, right? You know how you can only have one king,
Yeah.
right? Because every son he has will be a prince, right?
Yep.
All right. So how can we all be kings?
Well, you know what? That's
Because
I've
I
thought
have an
about
I
this
have an answer.
question.
I have an answer. I have an answer. I have an answer. You know how? You know how?
I'm
Yeah, we
listening.
waiting.
Because you don't have any sons. Your children are not yours.
True, true. Okay. So I already got that part because I
All
already
right.
said this.
All right.
I said this.
So,
I
so
said,
you can't
all
have a
right.
prince. He had another king through you.
Huh. So then I always said this. The little people is not our little people. They just another version of us. And it's like,
And that is the
still
Einstein. That's the
we they
Einstein and the
physical
Mensa
body. I mean,
question.
yeah, we
That's
they
the
physical father, and then they the spiritual father. So it's like we not. Man, I don't know how can I put it.
look. There's a question of a problem, a mathematical problem that if you can solve it, you'll get membership. 1 - 1 = 1. How? Why? Make that make sense. If you can answer that, you can see into the darkness of the creation. If you can answer how 1 - 1 = 1, you understand how they're not your sons, and that's how you're all kings.
Because a positive minus a negative, you're gonna equal with, I mean, cancel it.
That's like the oldest mystery. How is 1 minus 1 1?
Yeah, my daughter asked Siri today, what's zero minus zero? And Siri came up with a whole matter of fact. I should tell Siri to tell you that shit again. Let me see. Let's see. Easy. Hey Siri, what's zero minus zero? Man, Siri, you didn't come up with the same answer, bitch. She ain't Siri ain't messing with me the way she's supposed to.
Siri.
It is said that the 1 is 1 to the infinite power. 1 to the infinite power minus 1 to the infinite power equals 1 to the infinite power. Your children are you. You are your father's child, and so on and so forth, with infinite possibilities and infinite potential. That's like,
That's an interesting thought.
to say the least.
Say the least.
What's going on in the chat? What's going on in man, my phone doing that crazy stuff again. I cannot see the new comments.
Midwest is MIA. He must be on the phone, huh?
Yeah, West is handling business. You know, whenever you
Ah.
put his screen on like that, and he was over there talking.
Right.
Yeah,
Hey,
he said someone did he say Money Boy that you were gonna hold it down for a minute?
oh yeah, he said hold it down for 10 minutes.
I didn't know if he was I didn't know who he was talking to. I couldn't hear who he said.
Probably
You know,
everybody, huh?
yeah, probably everybody.
Yeah, he over there helping somebody. You know how it go. Midwest, stay on the move, making sure that business
Yeah,
is
man,
getting
I'm telling
handled.
you, he's a serious multitasker, man.
All right.
I'm not. I'm more like a one-track minded person. I know I do some multitasking, but not if I can help it.
Right.
I'm about to drink on me some classic right now.
I just
Okay,
finished
you
a
know what?
chocolate.
Oh, does that have Ganoderma in it?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
the classic.
Okay, okay, this is something interesting. Now, since I started taking the Tunkat Ali,
Yeah.
I noticed, well, you know what? I've been taking all three. I've been taking the Excellium, Ganoderma supplement capsule, and the Tunkat Ali, all on the
All right.
same
Oh,
day.
oh,
And
super. You.
I don't know. I mean, like I said, I like to overdo things. Okay, I
I
don't know if that was
see.
the wrong thing to do, but something that I noticed that was very significant to me was I slept like a log last night,
Right.
and that's very very unusual. I never, I sleep light, and I don't sleep for long, and I don't sleep as
Yeah.
much as I should, and
Those are
everything.
called symptoms, right?
Yeah, they feel like symptoms. They really do.
No, they are symptoms. They are symptoms, man.
And
They are
I
symptoms of disharmony in the mind. And those things, the things that you just described to me, those pills, those supplements that you took, they address those exact symptoms.
yeah,
So
it
yeah,
was
you took them
amazing.
all. You could have took one and see what that did. You could no, I think you did the right thing. You took them all because
Yeah, I
they're
think
all gonna work together.
Right. I mean, they were all different, and I was curious what their synergistic effect would be.
Right.
And but I think that maybe going forward, I might I might kick back a little bit and see how each one works.
Yeah.
'Cause,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. But you see the power of all them together. That's
yeah, I wanted
powerful.
to see that. Yeah,
I mean, that's
I
powerful.
like
You have
I
a
like
you have
I
a
like
fucking
synergy.
powerful weapon right now. You
What's that?
know you can do. He can take the combination that he took and get deep, contented sleep. You know what I'm saying? That recovery sleep that you need. He knows he
Ah,
can do that and get that.
yeah. So when you
And
woke
that's
up, Chipper,
that's phenomenal.
so how did you feel when you woke up out of that super deep sleep?
well, I felt I know that I don't sleep well. Okay, I know that I haven't slept well like in the past, but when I woke up this morning, I felt like I was like, wow. I had the groggy voice. I had, what do they call the Barry White? I had my Barry White
Oh,
going
you
really
keep
bad.
telling me this.
Yeah.
Telling me that once you
I
take
think,
Gano, you never go back. You keep on, you keep on, you keep
now,
on sleeping
now
it now.
I heard what you just said, Shipper. Right? I heard the way you said it, but what I actually interpreted is that you haven't been able to sleep for a long time. So when it first started, when you got the first symptom of that disease, that discontentment, you didn't
This,
address it.
this ease. I call
You
it
did
this
not address
ease.
it. I did too.
Yeah.
You didn't address it. And then it got worse and worse and worse and worse. And you've accepted it for so long. Like you've trained yourself in that discontentment. So believe you had that hard sleep and you didn't you your body's going to benefit from it, right? But you're going to react harshly to it at first because it's going to be a shock. It's going to be a shock to the system. But once you get a regular schedule with regular rest, real fulfilling rest in it, you'll really come out of it feeling much better. You know, when you wake up in the morning.
well, when I woke up this morning, it was, it was a feeling of, I mean, it was positive. It's all positive. We go through ebb and flow, and I don't take things too badly. But
Right.
this, but waking up this morning, it was noticeable. Because one of
Right.
the things I said before about taking supplements is that I'm not terribly sensitive to what my body often tries to tell me. I don't really go with those sensations like, oh, I'm tired, or oh, I'm hungry, or anything like this. These things don't like, they don't really register on my radar too well. So
Right.
Yeah.
noticing a significant difference in how I woke up. I woke up really like I felt like I came out of a deep, deep sleep, which is, and
Nice.
that was what was unusual, was waking up with my Barry White, waking up with the sleep in my voice and the grogginess,
Right.
and actually, whereas, like, what's more normal for me is to not really feel like I slept real deep, to wake up just real quick, and then just like you kind of hit the ground running because I was already awake for the last 2 hours anyway. And then maybe I was forcing myself to stay in bed because I was feeling a little tired, but then waking up like, okay, here we go. And then so it was totally different. And I would say the only thing that I did different was the Excellium the day before, the Excellium, Ganoderma, and Content Elite. And so,
Yeah.
when I was looking at the ingredients and seeing that even though some of them might have been related, they were all they were each different. And I was like, okay, well, let's see, let's do the triple whammy, and then I didn't expect to notice something that night, but
Well, how about
Right.
this? How about this, Skipper? Did you sleep more hours or less? Or was it the
more
same amount of time of your usual sleep, just better? Was it just better sleep?
Well, it was
Probably more. Yeah,
It was
probably
both.
more.
I slept longer, and I slept. I was like, I was like really, really unconscious. I mean, I don't. It's like I rarely feel like I go like super unconscious to where I'm not like aware of my physical body anymore. That doesn't. That's not terribly normal for me, or it hasn't been. In my adult years. But I slept deeper and longer, and yeah, I mean,
Did you feel refueled? Was you refueled?
Yeah,
oh
yeah.
yeah, I felt really, really good. Once I like came to, I was like, oh man, I feel good. It was nice. It was nice. I mean, I mean, because that's when, I mean, when I was young, when I was a kid, like I remember junior high, even in high school, it's like I used to sleep like a log. I used to sleep like a rock, just
Right.
totally unconscious, gone. And then then I get into the military, and then it's like I stopped sleeping.
Well, yeah, in the military, you
Uh,
gotta, they train us that way.
yeah, you were trained to be mentally to where any whisper, a pin drop will wake you up.
Hopefully, yeah.
Hopefully, right?
Heck yeah, the military. Well, I ain't never been in none of that, but if I could just imagine. I would want to hear everything. I
Yeah.
wanted, man. I wouldn't want to be a deep sleeper. You a deep sleeper in the military and stuff going down, and you just sit there with your mouth open sleep, and everybody else getting their guns and shit. Hell no.
Yeah. Yeah.
You
And
want to
and
be that
believe it
one
was
guy.
just like that. It was just like that for some people.
See,
And
hell
you'd
no.
be surprised, man. You'd be surprised.
You don't want to be that one guy who you want to be that guy.
Surprise, be surprised.
But,
Man, what's
but
going
yeah.
on out there, man? What y'all got going on? What the people talking about?
So okay, here I was giving I think I was telling you about this too, about the Tunket Ali and the sleeping deeper. Or
Right.
I don't know if I told you about that. I think I told you about that. But the other thing is that it really must be an adaptogen because I took the regular dose, but of all three. And so if it were just like a stimulant or just like an energizer, then I'd have been bouncing off the walls. But I was asleep. I slept like a little baby.
Huh.
Right.
He said, I slept like a little baby. So it was almost like you could have been through surgery while you was asleep. Aliens could have came and just repaired your whole body. They repaired
That could
shipping while he was
happen.
asleep.
That could have happened. Oh, goodness.
You know how you
You
get
know what? No, it was Midwest. Midwest. I was talking to you when I woke up. That's how I knew I had my Barry White voice going because I was trying to talk to Midwest.
Yeah, calling me, scaring me and shit, sounding like his twin, his straw man.
He sounded like his twin. Your twin had a voice.
Oh, wow.
Hell
Hey,
yeah,
I got a twin. I got a twin and he only speaks sign language.
yeah.
Oh, the man in the mirror, huh?
Man in the mirror, the shadow. Yo, hey, shit, I done seen somebody's shadow and take off and leave them.
The shadow quit.
Hey, the shadow said, I ain't ready to leave this motherfucker yet. You can stand there if you want to.
I quit. Shadow like I'm out of here.
And nigga, look at his shadow run. You ever see somebody running after their shadow?
Run straight into the dark.
Real, man. That's just like we all sitting on the bench at the bus stop, and this dude running towards us, and his eyes big as $Bo. I'm not finna stick around to see why his eyes big as $4. Y'all could if y'all want to. Mamas, I got somewhere to be. I got shit to do today. I can't die till tomorrow.
After tomorrow.
Oh, mama,
The
I'm
day
out
after
of
tomorrow.
here. Y'all be like, why you running, man? Shit, y'all ain't your old girl calling me? Yeah. I did.
That's my story.
Mama, she was saying, get home, God damn it, get home.
Wow.
Y'all getting off the bus, I'm sitting on the porch. I've been at home.
My release is on their way now. I'm gonna pipe down for a minute.
Yep. You doing a double tonight, Dip?
I might be. Depends. I hope not. That'll really suck.
It's all good.
But we'll see. If I'm not doing a double, I'll find out here in about 2 minutes.
Oh, damn. Well, at least you'll know.
Yeah.
We need 10.
Funky 50.
I'm tripping, y'all. We need 10. Oh, mama. Yeah, we just made something happen.
What did he just post fuck another game? Oh yeah, I'm gonna get on that little nigga. Kill me tomorrow.
Come on,
My
we
nigga,
need
yo.
10 people, y'all. We need 10 people. We signed up somebody, but they had an address issue, but they gonna call corporate in the morning and get it straightened out and be good on that one. So that one already paid for and everything. So we good. Just like that. We need 10 people. So we will take one right now, and that'll make that 10 9. Ooh, 9 is a good number, y'all. 9 is a good number, y'all.
A divine 9.
It sure is.
You take that 10 and make that 9, you know you're gonna shine. Straight up. That 50 gonna have you right. You're gonna be talking like Shipper. I woke up. He woke up Superman.
He woke up and knew who he was. I'm shit.
Woke up in a phone booth. Clark Kent woke up. Yeah, like what the fuck?
He woke up and immediately remember his assignment. What's our purpose? I don't know until I woke up from a found out I wasn't me. I wasn't the person that I was meant to be, huh?
I said, that ghetto turned him to Meteor Man. Yes, Lord.
Fuck pimping.
See, the alarm system should be connected.
Oh, you laughing at me? My bad. My cousin saw it.
Hey,
Fuck Pippin. Huh?
What you think about Trump
What about him?
releasing Article 9, getting ready to indict these motherfuckers on treason?
Come on with it. Come on with it. Timing is a motherfucker, man.
Yeah, it's in now.
This pimple's so big, man. We need to go ahead and bust this. Just pop it.
We need 10. We need 10 people, and I need a donation. I'm gonna have to pass the collection plate around this motherfucker one time, people. My fault, but damn.
We can't pass the collection around fast. Hey, drop a little.
When I'm outside running my computer off of Duracell batteries. I can't stream yard you through the phone.
came to the yard through the phone. Hey, stop throwing stuff, little man.
Man, it's early as fuck over there. It's 12 o'clock here. It's a new
Yes,
day.
exactly.
Yeah,
We time
we
traveling.
good.
Me and Chris, traveler. We time traveling from the west to the Midwest right now. You and Shipper on this
Okay.
side, both of us on this side.
So if you 2 hours different from me, right?
Yeah,
And on the East Coast, you 3 hours different, right?
Yeah.
yeah.
So if the stock market open up at 8 o'clock, what time do you got to get up to catch the stock market when it first opens?
Yeah. 5 o'clock.
Fuck for us.
And most motherfuckers still sleep, so they done missed out on what's really going on.
No, hold on. No, Midwest. That's what I learned. People find what they want to look for. So if people into stock markets and stuff like that, people out here get up at 4 a.m, get their cup of Gano, get their
Yep.
newspapers from the
Yep.
New York Times, because you know they got one
Yeah,
newspaper.
you're right.
They
It's
got all
people that do that. You absolutely right.
Heck yeah, my uncle showed me that shit. My uncle used to do
Yeah.
that. That's how, man.
But what I'm saying is, who else gonna do that?
Not the average Joe. The average Joe gonna be like, man, y'all tripping. I'm gonna get my sleep. And I'm like, you sleeping on your money. You sleeping on your investments. You sleeping on your stock exchange. That's why you ain't got a silver
Motherfuckers
spoon
investing
about
on you when you ain't even investing in yourself. So shit,
yourself.
you still want to see what you going for. Shit, I do.
I do.
So I know when to snatch my shit out. Mama,
There's people like that that should be absolutely on
smack.
their knees thankful for Trump.
Yeah, because I talked to this one dude at the beginning of the conversation. He was like, "Fuck Trump," but at the end of the conversation, he was like, "Man, Trump doing his thing." You right? I didn't look at it like that. I know because you're looking at it because everybody else saying something. That's because that's how they get you. Then you got to look at what have he done since he been in office, and what is these motherfuckers saying he haven't done.
Yeah. Look at the record.
Look
Yep.
at
Don't
And then
listen
the
to
ones that
nobody.
said
Look
he
at the
ain't doing
record.
nothing, see what did they do? And what is their agenda? You
Look
know,
at
what
their
is their
record.
progress?
they over there looking kind of scary to me. Like they up to something. Like they finna try to assassinate this motherfucker or something.
Oh, they
They,
didn't try it plenty
they
of
been
times.
tried so many times. They shot shit at Air Force One trying to knock his ass out the air. Don't they know that's the
But
most secure plane on earth?
they don't have the control that they had before. So yeah, ain't
Yep.
shit they could do now.
Yeah, because all them promises they made to them donors that donated to their campaign when they lost in 2016.
Uh,
Yeah, they made a lot of promises to get that money. Hillary, they Hillary was supposed to win in their eyes.
Oh yeah.
And
hey, when
they
Trump was
promised
just in
promised.
Ohio,
Uh-huh.
when he was in Ohio doing that rally, he was going in on all of them.
He was
Oh
not
yeah.
On all of them,
dog,
man.
you ain't hear him after the last that Latrell shit. He said Adam Schiff, whatever the fuck his name is. He say
Yeah.
after we gonna let I'm gonna show the world who you really are. Man, they
People
said
let this.
they got this motherfucker with pictures with asshole naked with kids.
Yeah. Yes,
Oh,
sir.
that nigga be cooking the back and
Yes,
horse.
sir.
Put out his business.
So Trump already that's why they trying to get all this impeachment shit to keep all that shit to us. But now it's time to get the big dogs out front. They got the little people, all the Epsteins and all these motherfuckers that's 45 mysteriously had heart attacks and strokes and just died mysteriously.
People people need to get to the real. We have a government system, a system that's in place, right? Whether you like it or not, it's in place.
Right.
And there's a thing called the Secretary of State, and he puts out if he says shit like people are committing treason against the United States in the United States, that's a big deal. That means they're gonna go get those people and bring them to prosecution.
And it's already indictments out there. They're sealed. They'll be open really soon.
But you got him on TV talking about the Secretary of State needs to be impeached. The Secretary of State, he's Trump's puppet. Like Like, what are you talking about? Do you understand what's happening right now?
This is
This
like
is
they said,
crazy.
it's time for the milk and honey. For the milk
Yeah,
and honey. For real.
yeah, it's not a game.
It's time for the land of milk and honey, people. And then we gonna sip a cup of Gano, you know what I'm saying, in that milk and honey.
Get that milk and
Boy.
honey.
Money boy, how would it feel if you just get up with no words and hey, make you a cup of Gano and go sit on your porch and read the paper and just stretch your arms out and just be like, thank you, I did it. And just go in the house and close the door and just be like, man, I'm grateful. It's over. I'm out of their system. Everybody got something. Ain't nobody begging for nothing. You ain't got to look out for nobody because everybody got something.
I feel like we in the fifth dimension right there. The fifth dimension is when everybody is happy, everybody is abundant, everybody can just have everything that they really desire, without tripping. And then, you know how fun that would be then?
The world will be fun. Adults will be kids. Because like they say, you never grow up. You
Like the
always
movie Shazam.
by heart, by nature. You always got that. You always got that goofiness in you. I don't
But how
give a
does
fuck
that?
who it is.
What does that transition look like?
Huh?
What does that transition look like? Because
What
when
the
you talk
fifth
about you talk about the
Me?
fifth dimension. Now, wait, the fifth dimension, right, is an
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
elevated plane, and it's a higher vibration, right? All right,
yeah,
Right.
higher
with
vibration.
so much negativity coming out of these people every single second of their existence. How does that transition gonna look?
It depends on who's looking. Like when I was seeing in my visions about, just studying and stuff about the 50. And now think about it right now. We in 3D. Everybody got so many negative thoughts, positive thoughts. Everything is messed up. 4D is time. Everything got to happen in a certain amount of time. 50 is instant. So now imagine how all of our community on here, you see how our community is so lovable, so welcoming to each other, and we don't take nothing serious. Well, we take everything for real, but not serious where ain't nobody supposed to be
Perfect.
arguing, fuck you, fuck you. You feel me? And
Right.
then now when everybody done with a bond thing, everybody can actually have their own house, their own stuff, anything they really want. It'll be easy. Our community is almost there. When now, so if Chris like, hey, I got a new idea,
And once
y'all.
everybody got their paperwork in place and they understand what's going on and they vibrating and they'll be vibrating to that level to where they'll be in that
Yep,
dimension.
yep. And then so now, Chris, when we go, hey, Chris got this idea, y'all, this amazing idea about this stretched Mustang 5.0 that we ain't never seen. That fly. We would be like, oh shit, we got the dough, we got the people, we got Silicon Valley techs, everybody in our community, and everybody got their bond. We can make that flying 5.0 happen instantly within a week. You get it?
Yes.
Manifesting. When Trump start manifesting all these Trump towers all over the world, you get it? That's why we
Yeah.
say he's time traveling.
That's the finished product. I'm talking about
Yep.
the transition.
Hey, this
That
is the
shit is gonna
transition.
look.
This is the
It's,
transition. We in
nah,
the
nigga, it's gonna
transition
look.
right
It's
now.
gonna be. Yeah. Okay.
Well, some of us in the transition, shall I say? Because when I
It's
go
gonna be.
outside, some of them motherfuckers is crazy. I'll be like, man, you ain't coming
Yeah.
with us to the 50.
So where they gonna go?
Everybody ain't gonna be able to tune up to that frequency because they gonna have a lot of that bad stuff in their body. They can't get up to that level.
And what's that gonna make the transition look like? How's that gonna impact the transition? That's what I'm asking. That's crazy, right?
Yeah, that's like the last battle. That's when it's gonna be for real, Night of the Living Dead around this motherfucker. Hella people ascending, and then some other people is just stuck stuck in their mind,
Yeah,
stuck in
but
that wrong in the sun
everybody
place.
go get there at their own time though.
Yep. Everybody gonna get there at their own time.
Unless they're not going there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some of them ain't coming. Some of them ain't coming.
A lot of people ain't going.
Yeah. Might be. No, I ain't gonna say that.
No,
I'm
I'm
Yeah.
saying you
serious
never.
because people. Because there's too many people that want people to do things for them
And not with them.
versus doing it, you know what I'm saying, for themselves and trying to learn with someone. So if this just like this, you have all your paperwork, you have all this shit. But if you can't stand on there to speak that shit, it don't mean nothing. You still can't defend yourself because guess what? I got your paperwork for you. So how can you go in the courtroom and defend yourself when you never even did no homework on none of the paperwork you got? You just got bullets and don't know how to use them.
Facts. Because somebody called me. I talk to so many people, and somebody asked me a question, and I was like, "You can't go do that yet." And they was like, "Why not?" I go, "Because you ain't been listening to nothing we've been saying. Before you go even try to operate that way, you got to do your decree and your name change." They was like, "Wow, I thought I didn't have to do all that." And I go, "Man, you cannot just think you supposed to jump into the 5th D and you ain't walked the walk, boo. It's not gonna happen." So then that's when they go, "Oh, I gotta slow down, rewind, go back to the beginning." Yes, you gotta go back to the beginning. It's like you're
Hey,
gonna
Chris,
keep
I think
starting
it's
all
on the
over again.
individual.
Hmm?
I think it's on the individual.
Oh,
Hmm.
absolutely.
Yeah, I believe it's on the individual.
Yeah, it definitely is.
because like when you say 5D, 3D, you lose a lot of people right there when you say that. Motherfuckers jump right out the chat like. See, I'm watching. When we talk about stuff, I watch the numbers. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Right.
And,
yeah. I was watching it earlier while
you know what I'm
when
saying? People can't relate to certain shit because they don't understand how deep you is into what you went through because this your shit. You know your craft. This your craft. You getting
yeah,
yourself out of a situation. So people want to learn how to get out that situation, but they don't want to understand that it's deeper than just paperwork.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Because this is a spiritual journey as well. So people got,
Enlightenment.
like I'm just saying, I ain't talking about no religion and all that shit. Y'all be learning at y'all local churches and stuff. I'm talking about for real, for real. I'm talking about connecting back with your ancestors and shit like that for real.
Right.
Yeah,
All things
yeah,
are relative.
The church don't teach you that. They teach you the talking tongues and dance around the church and shit, and then they'll pull out that tray because they got the church hyped up. Now everybody in a giving spirit. See what I'm saying? Because they using that energy, like Chris said. You put all that energy in one house, and then what they do to it, you ain't using it, so they gonna use it. So they get you amped up, and that's that.
Yeah.
yeah, man. Where some people ain't going. How I done made it here to where we are right now. That's what brought me here was getting into that no time, connected with my ancestors,
When I got
trying to getting into that 5th D. That's why every time, like Chris, for instance, here I go again, Chris. Every time I keep looking at your picture, you look like one of my homies that I grew up with, that I had hella respect for, like mad respect for. And I'm like, man, I know this nigga Chris from somewhere. Like, damn, I know this nigga. Like, man, this nigga can kick it. It was
I'm
having
sure,
hella
hey
fun.
Chris, I'm sure trying to put your face on the motherfucker that I done been around.
I'm telling you, Chris, you look like one of my niggas, one of my ride or die niggas that I'm like, that showed
That's
me.
weird, but I can agree to that because I've been like ever since I seen your picture the first time. I'm like, damn. I'm like, I know this motherfucker. That's the
Hey,
first
but
thing came to my mind. Like, man, I know that motherfucker. I know that picture, right? I done been around that motherfucker.
and he was the guy that looked like you to me, He was the first nigga that ever showed me. Damn, I hope we don't lose some of them subs. I mean, some of them viewers. He was the first nigga that showed me how to connect to the mothership.
Mm.
And I wasn't asleep. When I say I wasn't asleep, we was sitting on top of the roof in the middle of the night. You know how it go in the town.
Right.
Posted on the block,
Oh
middle
yeah.
of the night, about 2 in the morning. We on the roof smoking blunts. Having one of them deep conversations. Uh, and we looking up at the stars and shit. And he was like, "Man, you ready for this new level?" I was like, "What the fuck you talking about?" This nigga was like, "I'm supposed to connect," and I was like, "You ain't supposed to do shit." And he was like, "I'm supposed to make these ships come up," and I was like, "Man, that's some impossible type shit." But it happened. To me, it happened. You get it?
Right.
I know what
Right.
I seen with these eyes was not there. What other people can't see. However this bro connected, you feel me? He connected to the shit, to the people, to our bros. I was like, wow, do it again. I made him do it 3 times in front of me that one night.
Hey, did you guys see that? They had this technology, right, where they have a camera that can film auras.
Oh, I seen that. I seen that.
Yeah, they didn't drown it in Google. Like you can't really find it no more. But because they did a story and they were using that camera, and you could see that negative energy like feeding off people.
Yep.
Like I thought that shit was hella. It's amazing how like all the information, just like we were talking about that Feedable Information Act for Project Blackout. How usually you used to be able to just type it in and you would get a list. Now, in order to get like a real answer, you have to scroll through so much bullshit. Like you don't even have the patience for it anymore, if it's even there, because they didn't reworded it. You know how like in the Pfizer report, right? How they made Corny's name Corny instead of Comey. If
Right.
some little small thing is off like that, now they can just totally change your search parameters. Now they make a game with the same name and put that ahead in the search parameters. Like why is that game more important than this crucial information for society? You
Because
know what I'm saying?
some people, some people is not ready for that yet, or some
Mm.
people was ready, and when they got woken up, they got scared.
They don't want
You
that shit out there, so they push shit to be above it. They
Yep.
manipulate those algorithms in the search bars.
Right.
That's why. They're hiding that shit.
Hey,
I think
hey,
they
look.
gotta.
But
I
this
think
what
there's
we
gonna be
learned,
some
Chris.
serious reform coming with that, with Google,
But
with
this what we learned, Chris,
all those companies.
from us,
YouTube, what? What's that?
me and West, right? We were searching up shit. Hey, get out my mouth. We were searching up shit at the exact same time, and we like go to this website. Why he could pull up shit that I couldn't pull up on the same website?
Oh, I know why. Because it depends on what service provider you use and which towers you get on, and what network you're on. That's why. I had my laptop and
Ooh,
two
that was
different phones, and I tested that shit. You know what I'm saying? And they all came up with different shit.
Yeah,
I was
that's
trying to,
scared me. I'm
there
like,
was, yeah, they had Coretta Scott King went to court, right? And they got their verdict from the FBI. Martin Luther King was assassinated by the government, right? That's a fact now. And when they had those results coming out, you could put the Freedom of Information Act and get that information. Now, you can't get that information. Like, good luck, Google is not going to give it to you. But on my Bing search, it came up.
oh yeah, that's cold. They put it on different search engines.
I mean, some search engines are more nefarious.
yeah.
The bigger ones are just, they're controlled and manipulated like crazy. And
Yep.
they're addressing that right now. That's what they keep talking about. You're a public utility. You can't be doing this, and they don't listen. So they're gonna get their shit taken.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
They'll say shit like Google is a public utility, Facebook is a public utility, and the media will spin that shit all kind of ways, but we don't listen to that. Public utility. There's laws that govern public utilities,
Hey, and
and they're
you a private utility.
yeah, and they're shitting on those.
Woo!
They're
Say
shitting on
again.
those laws.
I went public on YouTube and then I hit the news.
Sounds and Kyle. No,
Funky 50.
Y'all, we just signed that one person, but they had something wrong with the address. It went through, but they said they have to call customer service in the morning. So that's why that 11 went to 10. So we, we're doing pretty good still. We still ahead of the game. And like that, somebody still want to sponsor 32. They just want to talk to somebody. Real talk. I got it, T Wonder.
We'll do that.
I'm trying to see what's wrong with my phone. I can't send no texts or nothing now. My phone tripping.
Huh.
Yeah, just now.
We was dropping too many nuggets just now.
Shit. Fuck that. I need my service. I might have to run. Somebody's eyes might be big running, Shaw got them damn mushrooms. I gotta make sure he good.
Oh yeah, he good, man.
Oh, he called too.
He good. Some people got ridiculous rules about psychedelic drugs. My partner was like, "Don't bring reality to my psychedelic trip."
Huh?
Money boy.
Hey, I'm still here.
Oh, yeah,
Could you hear me?
okay. Yeah, now I can. I was about to click out.
I was rolling the blunt.
Right.
Another one. So I can get back into my chill mode. Like me and Ray said, drink my Gano, smoke my blunts, and relax. Like I don't gotta do shit.
Right.
That's how I lived my whole life. If I wanted to win, I had to make action. If I wanted to lose, sit on my ass and do nothing.
Right.
But I learned to control my atmosphere, my thoughts, my mind, my daily activities.
Right.
Yeah, I rebooted it because it was saying I ain't had no service. Shock tried to call me 5 times.
Oh, yeah.
He's like, man, I didn't call you 5 times. He said, you ain't got no service. I told y'all I need a donation. They finna cut my motherfucking phone off. I gotta go in here. I'm about to go out here and give me a job.
Midwest sound crazy. Don't be cussing at me. If you cuss at me one more time,
Blasphemer.
I'm about to go get me a job, man, so I can pay this phone bill.
hey, you just cut my whole throat just now. Stop scratching me. I'm over here. That's like he uppercutted me every time you say work. Job, this, we at work. But we gotta make it work. We gotta finish manifesting everything. It's here. It's already here. Watch. So it just it ain't gonna be spontaneous. I mean, a result of spontaneous combustion. Boom, like that womb when you hit something and that baby is there.
I need that spontaneous combustion. I need that shit to spark.
You say you need that spontaneous donation?
That motherfucker was smart.
What that bitch look like? Take it off.
Mm-mm. Nope. Phone time 12 though. Appreciate it. I don't know who is this right here. I wasn't even trying.
You ready, Midwest? You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Got him.
You got him?
Nah, it's alive. It just went. The
Two.
numbers fell in order. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Right. I can't see the numbers right now. It's still saying 5.
No.
These motherfuckers dip. Why you dip on the homie? Shock finna come in here with his crazy ass.
Is he coming?
Yeah.
Oh shit. He's gonna bring his psychedelic
Right.
mind frame to our reality. Bring it on.
Mama. Okay. Yeah, he said, man, I'm off in the room tonight, man. I'm like, yeah, here we go. Then he was like, how you open the door? I'm like, what? How you open the door? He was like, oh, I'm playing the game. I was like, oh wow. I should have said, man, you had me going for a minute. But you had me already. There
He
you
might
go.
be dropping some rare nuggets.
Yeah. That's go.
No.
And then came in glowing red.
Let me see the blind. Now, I'm right here posted. I was just seeing what's up with y'all real quick.
Shit, just chilling.
That was like 2.5.
Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just go, just weigh out like a 0.2 if you want to finish off the gram. Oh, you put it away already? Yeah, but nah, it's good. Just put out 0.2. Right on top of the show.
Hey, Shock over there glowing right now.
What's good?
Right here in here, just chilling, vibing.
It's all good.
In here vibing, finna throw on a comedy, and just in here, I just took a 1.5 grams of some shrooms, golden caps. I don't know what strain, but golden caps. Yeah. I took them like 15. It's been like 15, 20 minutes. So.
Right.
Oh yeah, it's about to creep up down. What you do? What you said you took? 1 gram, a gram and a half.
I took 1.5 grams. I took like 4 caps and like 4 or 5 stems.
Oh,
Yeah, you
see,
should
my
be
trip,
good.
I ain't gonna lie, I ate an 8 like.
Oh no, I don't know how much. I just weighed it out until 0.5. It had caps and stems in that motherfucker. So it had hella caps and hella stems, nigga. That's a 1.5 grams. I just remember hearing shrooms like, nigga, the caps do this and the stems do this. You eat more caps, you get this. Eat stem. I don't know, but
Oh, so that's why I was tripping because I ate it all. I just munched all that shit. Cause look, Chris, everybody else.
yeah,
Look, I walked in the house, Chris. Everybody else was already off it, right? They
that's what
was
you
already
do.
off it. So then when I walked in, I was like, oh hell no, I need to catch up to everybody else. So I just ate an 8.
Right.
I was rich.
He was
I
goofy
was
around that motherfucker. He was out there hugging a tree.
no. Actually, at first I was in the house playing the video game. I was playing Punch Out. I went from the red gloves to the golden gloves in the middle of my trip, so I was tripping. I had to go wash my face 3 times, put some water on that shit. Then I was like, nah, let me go to the store. Let me get out. And then that's when I ended up at the liquor store with all of them colors.
Yeah, that's when the journeys happen.
Yeah, that's when it really did.
Hold on, y'all.
What's up? Oh no, the shrooms! I fuck around, be sitting on the roof.
Hey, no, because remember how I am too, Midwest. I was anti everything. Remember, I used to hate everything. The only thing I did was smoke. I don't like to drink. Don't like nothing else.
I want it.
Yeah, and then one day I just happened to. I had probably a fucking pound of shrooms. I don't know. One of my white homies gave me a. They had hell of them.
The fuck
And
you
then
gonna do a pound of shrooms if you ain't selling them?
hey, oh no.
Y'all have a trip party, everybody going to Malaysia, huh?
Hey, when you got white friends, friends all over, you end up with the most weirdest shit. Like, nigga, a whole box of electronic shit. You like, I don't know nothing about electronics and resistors and diodes and capacitors, and you feel me?
Yeah, you do now.
So once you start meeting different people, shit, that shit was free. You know? That shit was just sitting there for free.
I ain't knocking you brothers. Do y'all on mamas?
Yeah.
I trip off my way. I see my shit. I'm good. If I take
Wait, matter of fact, you know how long ago that was? I just thought about that. My son about to be 15. That was 15 years ago.
Damn.
Yeah, I just had to think about that. Like, hold on. That was when Yoshi was born. Yoshi about to be 15.
Man, you know that was 15 minutes ago, nigga. I'm be talking about no 15 years.
That was a good 15, though. That was a good 15. But right now, in my mind now, where we at, that would probably be. I know Shaka's over there zooming because of where we at now in our mind, our state of mind now.
Right.
My state of mind back then, I wasn't where I'm at now.
I'm gonna be over there smoking with the ancestors in a minute.
Oh, most definitely. He could be talking to the ancestors.
Don't let him get
they go appear.
He get to meditating. It's a rap off them motherfuckers. Shit.
Hey, I tried to go to sleep. When I tried to go to sleep, I couldn't go to sleep, my nigga.
You ain't going to sleep. Your ass gonna go to another dimension. You gonna get to seeing shit for what it really is then.
Nah, you talking about that.
Yeah.
What is that, ayahuasca? That stuff? But
that's that acid shit.
I can't. No, that's different. I can't wait to try that, boy. I can't wait.
Fuck that. My mama, I was like, what? No.
That's what you heard Mike Tyson talk about him doing it, right?
No, I did not.
Oh yeah, you gotta hear Mike.
Mike took the ride, huh?
Huh?
I said Mike that took the ride, huh?
Yeah, and it's the only reason he's still alive, man.
I know. That's what I'm like. That's not an average thing.
What up, Shock with the facts in the building, y'all. What's good?
Right here, folks. Oh.
Oh.
Shipper must have had to work a double because he sure didn't jump back.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because he said, "I'll let you know in 2 minutes."
Now you know.
Like Shipper, they got your monkey ass.
They didn't harness that energy again for another shift.
They got him for 16.
Ooh. You do 16 hours straight on YouTube, they're gonna be like, you just put in 4 years and 90 days.
They gonna lock my ass up. You cheat.
Damn.
They're like, you left it running while you went to sleep. Yeah, they was looking at some nice views. God damn it. Oh, mama. They heard some ghosts and all type of shit. What's going on, man? With that Article 9.
What y'all been talking about, though?
Trump enforcing that Article 9 on these motherfuckers, on these trees and shit.
Yep. I strawman head by that for you.
The fifth dimension and what else we was talking about? They was talking about the fifth dimension. I ain't never been to the fifth. I'm trying to get to that motherfucker.
Trying to get to that new body, huh?
You closer there than you think, Midwest. You closer there than you think, my bro.
Yeah, we went all over the place on this live.
Yeah, everywhere. We went everywhere on this motherfucker. So,
We was tripping with no luggage.
I know, right?
Tripping with no psychedelic.
Oh,
you got a lifetime of baggage and no luggage.
Damn. Oh, they thought the Niners was gonna win.
I knew the Niners wasn't gonna win, man. I just didn't want to say nothing. I didn't want to hurt. Bang, bang.
What happened?
All that bull. I didn't want to hurt my feelings. Shock, what it do?
No, right here, we're just seeing what y'all was doing, see what y'all was talking on here. I've been over here just smoking some blunts and just chilling, vibing. Just took a gram and a half of shrooms, and then I just chilling.
Ooh, you know me. I'm a ceiling fan. Wait a minute.
You looking like an anonymous mask, man.
Shock over there glowing. Oh, you glowing, baby.
Like that.
Whoa. Hey, Christian, I got nothing, man. No.
So you ate something before you gave this?
Negative. You cut yourself. Yeah, you gotta be careful on those things. You'll cut your finger off. Then you eat that boy.
Use it as a scraper.
Nah. Now look, they went to bed at 9 o'clock, right? Supposedly. You remember when we was on here talking, Chris? Mm-hmm. It's all good. Shock dead. Chris dead. Shock with my nigga. Yes, Lord. Come on, Shock. We supposed to be getting up on that what's that shit we were doing earlier? Monetizing all security. Man, talking about what we talking about. We supposed to be talking about monetizing them securities, brother.
Shock. Shock is on cloud 9.
Shock is on cloud 39.
No, not yet. I'm just chilling, not yet.
Oh, mamas. Y'all need to be playing some Bob Marley. Good night, y'all. Some Bob Marley. Oh, mamas.
I mean, he's filming, and if he really gets going, you really need to play some beats, man. You really feel binaural beats. Really, you really feel him in that state.
I don't know. I probably would have just took a piece, a small little piece. I wouldn't have did like no half a gram or no point nothing. Like it'd have been like a 0.2.
Yeah, that's what people do.
Yeah.
and then you get good. Then you'll get going, and then you'll be like, oh, okay, I can handle this.
Right, then you take a little bit more, and then
Yeah.
first I ain't jumping off the bridge. I fuck around, be standing outside, asshole naked, and they taking me to the crazy mamas. I already know me. I'm like, man, this motherfucker out here walking around like that.
Yeah.
I do what I can control. You know, if I can't control it, I don't fuck.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely.
Hey, Midwest. I think that's why I never took it again.
Hell no, I ain't taking shit I can't control.
Cause look, when I didn't want to be high no more, remember I told you I kept putting the water on my face.
Right, you talking about you did it 3 times, and you used it 3 times for what? You was in the same spot. You ain't even get up 3 times. It felt like 3 times.
Shit, I know. Every time I went to that bathroom, because I was playing that video game, I thought I was tripping because my eyes was. I'm playing the video game, right, and I got the red box of blood.
He thought he was tripping.
Yeah.
You feel me? No, hey, and I knew I had to go to college. I had to go to school the next day, so I was like, I don't want to be high no more, and it wouldn't go away. I wanted to go to sleep. Yeah. So I couldn't go to sleep. So I said, you know what? This is not for me.
My brother he can get high scores at school, y'all. When he started getting high, he started getting 4.5s and 10.6s.
Nah, that was when I started smoking weed at school. I went from a 2.0 to a 3.5, 3.75. Graduated college and everything with high school.
That key up there in the microwave. Hurry up and stop that.
Where all the family at?
Somewhere.
Go.
They got over there paying them debts. Some people got their legs up, and some people just fucked up. No, yeah. They paying them debts. They got to attend to somebody. Straight up.
You crazy for that one.
I'm just telling you the truth. It's a lot of bets what they got. I'm telling you, it's a lot of people betted on them 49ers tonight, man. They can't go home.
I wasn't one of them. I can say that.
Their wife gonna kill them. Because they got to move out. Because they done betted the house on these motherfuckers.
And it's crazy. Both of my sons betted on KC. So both of my sons won tonight. They was talking so much trash, and I just went to go see them.
They betted somebody the house, and they showed who got a title in the deed. They can go ahead and move on and get their shit. Tell them motherfuckers they got to go. Say, my daddy got his UCC one. We gonna put a lien on your ass. Keep playing.
Put a lien on that estate.
Fuck is this? Hey, put a lien on his house. Like how the banks do. Banks come and take your shit. You ain't leaning nothing. Give me that. You ain't come get your check anyway, stupid.
You know that's why a lot of these politicians don't even use their real names, right?
That's why they foreigners. You think that's their real name? Hell no. That's why when you see them, you call them out in public, they don't even know who you talking to. Oh, mamas. You like Obama? He'd be looking like Obama. Bitch, my name Henry. Oh,
hell, my name is Michael. You crazy.
You ever walked up on a celebrity and just called them by their name and they had to think first before they spoke back? That's how you know them ain't their real name.
Yeah, it's not because if it is somebody with you,
everybody's name they motherfucker baby. So instead of putting I go private because when I'm ready, I kill off the celebrity. So I'll put myself in a free accident somewhere near Nevada or California where it's legal to fake your death, and I'll just kill that entertainment name and I'll go live my life off of all this bread because I got access to my estate and I'm private. I'll do what Kobe Bryant did. I'll do the Kobe Bryant. Now they got motherfuckers comparing helicopters on Facebook. That wasn't Kobe Bryant helicopter. Look, motherfucker, we already know that's an old ass helicopter. Kobe wouldn't even got in that motherfucker. It looked like it needed an oil change.
That's crazy.
I'm just
You
saying.
think I'm up
Kobe
with the look
said,
like
right.
me to put up
Man,
some-
what billionaire? Kobe ain't no millionaire. Kobe got, see, y'all don't understand. Like, Kobe ain't even from here. You know what I'm saying? Kobe invested his money in a lot of shit, you know, that made him a lot of money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Outside of that basketball shit and that shoe deal shit. Because them shoes only sell when you win championships. The only motherfucker that can sell the same motherfucking shoe over and over and over and over again is Michael Jordan. That's all. Hey, he got him.
For real, he ain't even in the game no more, and we still
Nigga,
buy
damn, you
Jordans.
had me. I had to call that nigga and say, motherfucker, you better release the spell.
He got them instead of wearing getting their own shoe. Other people was wearing his shoe.
Hell yeah.
In the league, Team Jordans.
Same shoe 100 motherfucking times, just a different team color.
Yeah.
Huh.
The guy I told you about the new Kobe Bryant Jordans, right?
They got the new Kobe Bryant Jordans, all right. See, Jordan sacrificed his pops. He like, fuck that. I gotta keep dunking on motherfuckers. Pops, I need you to drive to North Carolina. On the real. Straight up. I mean,
You gonna be all right.
come on, who gonna fuck with somebody? He in a Porsche, then they find him on the side of the road. They done took the championship ring off. Come on, like anybody know they gonna track that motherfucker back to Jordan?
For real.
Anybody should have known that shit was set up. Yes, Lord.
It wasn't me.
Appreciate you, T. Wanda. Appreciate you, sister. Oh, mama.
T Wanda
Is in the building. I don't know why they don't ever come up here to the panel and say nothing, but I appreciate that, T. Wanda, for real, for real. Do they see that on here?
Is that Miss or Mrs. McClendon?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I mean, I'm going to just shut up, though.
I'm just playing, man.
I'm going to keep my little weed because I'm at the motherfucking crossroad. Little bowl empty. You got some dust in that motherfucker. Hey man, I just told him, you know what I'm saying? We smoked that shit up. We was talking through our problems and shit, man. He said we just gotta pay him before 10 o'clock. What? We gotta pay him before 10 o'clock, huh?
We.
Oh, man.
That's love. I appreciate that, sir. Straight up. That shows somebody out there appreciate the knowledge, the information, the time, the effort, you know, that we put into this. Real talk. Because we come up here, we be waiting on y'all. We know plenty shit. We don't just know the process. We can teach your ass how to stop going to that church, getting pimped and all that shit. For real. Because if you just want to just donate just give your money out to somebody that really don't care about you, you know, the local gas station, man, he open 24 hours a day. They come over here, open up the gas station and shit. No crap. Who is that showing that weed? Chris, I need some of that. I'm gonna have to send that nigga my address. Ooh, that look like some hemp.
Hey, yeah, Chris, that's some endo right there.
It ain't out though.
That look like some straight in.
Yeah, that shit right there look real good. Yes, Lord.
Yeah, he's
He
fired.
was over there choking like that.
Yes,
For
sir.
real.
Yeah, I'm smoking huff compared to that shit. No, this is like shit right here.
I know you on some fire too, man.
Huh?
I know you on some fire too.
It's straight. It ain't like that Cali shit. No,
Right.
I done had that Cali shit. I know how that Cali shit smoke.
Hey, but this is like this though. MW indoor, you could have indoor Cali anywhere. You could have a Cali nigga out there with you growing indoor. It is the same.
He still got that Cali thumb though.
True.
Mama, see, you can't take that from him.
No.
See, some shit you can't take from a motherfucker no matter where he go.
And that's part of it. That's that green thumb.
Chris just gonna keep on putting that shit up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the Cali glue.
Yeah,
You
that's
got
what
big
I
ass
want.
buds.
Cali blue. How much is an ounce of that shit?
Yeah, I'm a connoisseur, man.
That's cool though.
You go to the room?
To the upper room. Finna go to the boom room with that tongue and Ali, huh? I hear you over there, money boy.
Nah, because you know I gotta get up early tomorrow.
Yeah, you good. You can whenever you jump out, it's good. You go tomorrow, just think. Tuesday, you got one more week.
I know. That's why I'm like, damn, yes. Yeah, I can't wait to that Midwest. See, now you give me back juice. One more week and I ain't got this shit no more.
Yeah, everybody smoke weed, man. They legalizing that shit all over the globe.
Man, all right. Did y'all see how Canada got one of the biggest industries, right, of cannabis? Now
Oh
they
yeah.
had that one new building in Colorado. The new building is some number 13. And they got the biggest marijuana factory and the biggest dispensaries right there. It's like a big
Yeah,
ass mall,
Colorado been
nothing but
having them
weed.
though.
Yep.
Colorado was legal like so when I think before y'all.
They were legal recreational before us, yep.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Their structure is different. You're gonna pay more.
Yeah, you're gonna pay way more.
Yeah, it costs more.
Funky 50, y'all. Funky 50. Don't forget about that Funky 50. We knocked that down. We got 6 people in what? 2 days?
2 days, yeah.
Shit, ain't nobody doing that.
Hell,
Money boy, you know how you go to a dispensary and there's jars and they pull out of the jar?
yeah.
Yeah, they don't do that anywhere but here, man.
What you mean pull out the jar?
Like you want 3.5, you know what I mean? They pull a big ass jar out and they'll pull some tongs out or rubber gloves and pull out of there, put it on a scale
Oh,
and weigh it out and give it to you. That shit is dying. That shit is dying. They're getting rid of that.
okay.
Everything's got to be prepackaged now.
Yeah.
Wow, that's great.
With those labels.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, when they give it to us, they put it in the jar, then they wrap the label on it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They gotta have that label.
They want the grower.
They're gonna be pre-jarred. What he's saying, they're not gonna be going in the jar taking it out no more. It's already gonna be pre-jarred. So when you come in and be like, I want a 3.5 of that, they're gonna be like, here you go.
Yeah.
Well, shit, they might as well just make some soda machines instead of having soda. Just have go
Man,
up there, swap it.
They do in Colorado.
Don't do
They
that.
do in Colorado. And Seattle too.
They do?
Yeah.
Man,
They
somebody
got
stole
vending
my
machines.
idea.
Yeah, they got
The
vending
vending
machines.
machine.
It's like a dispensary. Basically, it's a dispensary.
Yeah.
Yep, but a vending machine dispensary.
Man, if you leave this country, you'll find this. You'll find vending machines that got weed, coke,
There's all types
LSD,
of shit in them.
man, whatever you want.
Yeah, just up there. Hey, motherfuckers, that's what I'm saying. Like everybody else living in milk and honey, and we over here getting shit issued out to a motherfucker. Technology here, I'll get a little bit of that. Get a little bit of that gold on that money. Get a little bit of this. Lock a lot of them motherfuckers up.
Right.
You know, like, come on now, man. Be
They
real.
take everything away and make you earn it back a little bit at a time.
Wow.
No, they're terrible.
But all right, y'all. Tune in with y'all tomorrow.
Yeah.
Same channel.
Damn,
Same
man.
channel.
3 hours and 4 minutes. Woo.
3:04.
I'll go for a little bit while longer because I ain't sleepy. But when I get tired, I'm gonna jump right off this motherfucker.
All right, Chris. All right, MW. All right, everybody
All right,
out
money
there in the
boy.
chat. You know, we all family. We ride together. We gonna fly together.
Yes, Lord.
Money boy out of the building.
Yes,
Out of
Lord.
the building.
All right, MB. Woo, Shock. He said Shock got on the anonymous, man. I thought I was the only one that peeped the game. But I bet you he gonna have a story to tell tomorrow.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's gonna be an adventure, man.
Yes,
You
Lord.
you can't do mushroom. The
What you say?
adventure is coming. You can't do shrooms without having an adventure.
Oh, okay.
The two go hand in hand, man.
My cousin who played football, his big ass, he used to take them shrooms and shit every now and then. And you know what? He dated a lot of white women, and they be doing that shit too.
Yeah, I've only done them twice in my life. It was
Yeah,
cool both times.
yeah. I know. I remember him. I only seen them do it once, and I'm like, he was like, "You don't know? I'm good. Give me some weed." I mean, nothing I don't know nothing about. I'm straight. With that being said, it's 12:56, man. It's 1 o'clock. I ain't been on here since 9 o'clock. Landy talking about he got to get up at 12. It's 1 o'clock. He ain't came in and said nothing. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up out there, y'all. Chris, what you doing? Rolling up.
Yeah, about to blaze up.
Good to say, Chris pulled out the duct tape. He finna tie him a motherfucker. Put my shit down. He wrapped it. Oh,
Well, boy.
yes, Lord. It was a nice day today, man. It was nice out here. I know it was nice in Cali.
Yeah, it's like 85 degrees, man.
I know it had to be because it was too nice out here. It was 56 degrees. You ain't never finna get no 56 degrees in February. Never. We broke all kind of records today.
Yeah. They talking about that groundhog out early.
Yeah, and I'm like, it's warm on that day. You know, like, come on now. They took that harp up last night.
Yeah.
Man, if they trying to block the sun, they can control all this shit. It's crazy how they do shit and they act like a motherfucker slow.
Yeah.
And then they sit up and act like all these tornadoes, it was the biggest tornado ever. Motherfucker, you created it.
Right.
Fucking with Pandora's box. Soon as y'all unlock that bitch, you can't lock it back. Y'all gonna regret it. I'm telling you. That's exactly what's gonna happen. Mamas, they gonna be sick. They gonna get their ass.
That's how
All
it go.
them scientists and all that shit gonna backfire. See, the most high see who doing that shit, they think can't nobody see them. They think they're doing everything in secret. Like can't nobody else see their ass.
Mhm.
All right. They gonna pay for all the people they done fucked up and gave cancer and then gave this and then gave that. They gonna pay for that shit. Shipper, you look like you just jumped out of a motherfucking hotel window. You got on all black. He was just playing. He was just playing.
Oh man, what are you guys up to?
Man, we just chilling, man.
Gents
Talking.
and ladies and gents.
Y'all didn't know that's Eon brother, son ship.
Yes.
Eh,
Me and Eon, we sing a
I'm going in and out because I'm
together.
walking to the store.
It's all good, Chris.
All right, Chris.
But I had to jump back and say they already paid for it. Midwest. You
Yeah,
said they're gonna pay for it. They already paid.
true. Yeah. It's just a matter of time before they be put on the spotlight
Yeah.
and have to walk that walk of shame.
Mercy. Oh my goodness, is it 1 o'clock?
Yeah, that's why we thought you was working a double. You told us 2 minutes.
God. Yeah, I know it was, but it was somebody who was having some issues.
No, you good. I stayed on here because I knew you wasn't gone.
Man, Midwest.
If you was gonna do a double, you would have answered the phone and you would have been like, man,
Yeah.
these motherfuckers shipper dipped on their ass. He snuck out the side door on them. Shipper said, I'm finna go over here. I'm finna go over here and get my wallet.
Yeah.
I left my wallet in my jacket pocket.
I'll be right back. And I never came back.
Different went to the crib. They gonna call Shipper. Like, he was like, shit, I got off at 11.
No. You all don't understand.
Shipper said everybody was there when I left. Shit, I was gonna get my jacket.
My goodness. Jeez.
Yes, that's gold. That's that gold.
What is that gold that everybody's talking about? The monatomic gold?
I'm talking about that shit that finna be gold back. I'm talking about the asset, the precious metal.
Yeah.
That's the one I'm talking
What
about.
about it, Shipper?
Well, I've been interested in that monatomic gold, but I don't know. I'm interested in it. I don't know a lot about it, and I don't know where to
Right.
get it. But I will try it if I get a chance.
Would you try shrooms?
Well, I don't know. It depends. I like the idea of the ayahuasca type stuff, and I like the
Right.
idea of being able to see with my third eye and hang out with the ancestors and whatnot.
I need that shit right
But
there.
but it's like how I do it. That's got to be I don't know. So I guess that's a maybe. The maybe depends.
Right.
Oh, no.
People always have, their experience is always different, but it's always a shock because they're going from this narrative, and then they shocked. I don't think I'll be that shocked.
But it's funny how, because I've heard people describe it, and they have it down to where it's like the like whatever the measure is, how much they're using, that number of takes you to the exact same place every time, no matter how weird it is. And I've heard that on a number of occasions. It's like if you take X amount, then X amount takes you to the laughing clowns or whatever. It's like across the board. And to hear something like that is just funny. It's hilarious.
You gonna have an anonymous face. That's the Joker face.
Right. You got the Jokers, and then the Jokers, the clowns, there are all kinds of things. But it's funny because it's like it sounds like it's the same. It's like people go. I mean, no matter how weird it is, no matter how weird this new construct is, it's the same. Same scenario, depending on the strength, the exact strength of the what do you want? What do you want?
The what? How you doing?
I don't want to say prescription, but you know, I guess.
Oh, the dosage?
Dosage. That's the word I'm looking for. Dosage.
Right.
Like, it's almost like a telephone number, you know? It's like you dial up to that dosage and it takes you to the same line.
Hell no, he's like a telephone number.
What? No, I can't see the chat.
Woo!
What's going on, everybody?
All good, T. Wanda. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Thank you again.
Take care, T. Wanda.
T. Wanda got to call you in the morning, shipper.
Okay, cool. That's the best time to reach me.
Man, that's crazy. He said it's like a telephone number, Chris.
Yes, dosage.
He said you just dial that motherfucker.
202-0202.
Oh, mama.
Call connections. Just pick up the phone and call connections.
So is them the shrooms that the cow shit in?
What? Oh, shit. I'm gonna get my baked potato.
Chris?
Say that again, Midwest.
I say, is them the ones that the cow shit in?
Well, you know what? That's what the mushrooms.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it depends because I think that if an animal digests something, it opens it up more, and it breaks it open more. Like a cow has 4 stomachs. Something to it down to a micron.
All right.
Whatever, I don't know. And then, but when you have it broken down that much, it's probably going to be, like a different type of chemical at that point, maybe in a different kind of, maybe stronger, maybe weaker. I don't know. Maybe take you left, maybe take you right. I don't know.
I don't know, man.
But I've heard some pretty weird stuff, though.
What you hear, dude?
Yeah, about smoking the stuff from the cow patties.
Uh-huh. Hey,
Heard
Chris.
about the laughing.
Hey, Chris. He must can't hear it.
Yeah. This will be the universal sign of
Hey, Chris. Yeah, he can't hear us for shit. Yeah, I know, right? It's all good. Your boy took something tonight.
Oh, really?
Shot.
Yeah, I know. Zach was he was interested in that for a while.
I know. For a long time, about 2 months.
Yeah, so that seemed like it was gonna be inevitable, you know?
Right. I just
Sooner
hope
or
he
later
could.
he was gonna try something. So hopefully it's controllable, you know? And
All right.
hopefully, hopefully it was with safe people he can trust, you know?
Right.
Because I've heard some stuff about that too.
What you mean?
Okay, well, where well, yeah, because I mean, so like
Come on. Hey, Chris.
like
Yeah.
What's the proper dosage?
What's the what?
What's the proper dosage?
What?
It's mushroom.
You talking about ayahuasca? I don't know. That's you gotta. That's not something you can do recreationally.
Okay.
Like you can't go buy that and go in your garage and do that. Nah, I don't think it works that way. That's why it's not legal in the U.S. There's a church that has it in Arizona, I believe, or New Mexico. But
The mushroom?
you talking about mushrooms or
Yeah.
yeah, mushrooms are
Yeah.
just I don't really
Is it?
know like I don't know if
Did you
it's
hear? Did you hear what Shipper said?
parts of it. I told you I was walking to the store, so that shit was going in and out.
He said it's like a phone number. You just dial them up.
yeah, the
Mushrooms, you
dosage
just
is
take
like
them.
a phone number,
Dosage is like a phone number.
Yeah,
right?
he said you just
Like
dial them
the
up.
certain dosage will take you to a certain place, but it'll take you to that same place.
Oh no, nah, mushrooms don't work like that, man. Like there's no. You hit a point where you cross over, and you're not in one dimension. You know, you're not in one reality. You're in multiple realities, and you if taking one cap, you probably not gonna hit that place. You'll just be
Okay.
buzzed. You know what I'm saying?
With
But
the
once you hit that place, huh?
I said with the
Oh.
joke with the Joker face. I see it make you shapeshift for one.
uh, does it? I haven't seen it do that.
I was watching Shot.
He shapeshifted.
Y'all didn't see it?
Is it recorded?
We on live, ain't we?
Oh man, I gotta
Yeah,
see
it's
that.
recorded, but I didn't see that.
What'd he
Man,
turn into?
I didn't see that. Mm-mm.
he
I didn't
turned
see it
into
turn
the
into nothing.
he turned into none of I can't even say it. I can't even I can't even say it.
He didn't turn into that though. This
Yes,
is
he
the way that light was reflecting off him.
did. No, it's a whole bite
He had the
like
beanie on. It just looked just like the mask.
he, it's like his
Wow.
chin and everything was
That was
just
cold blooded.
like his chin and everything was just perfect straight. Like his everything was just perfect.
And then he went dark after that. He's like, ah, y'all can't see me no more.
Right.
Oh wow. No, this is what I was saying about the dosage was somebody who had a lot of experience with mushrooms was saying that a certain dosage, obviously certain dosage will have, different dosages will have different effects. But he was saying that there are certain dosages that take you to
Right.
certain places. And these places, it'll be like the same place. No matter how no matter how unusual that place is, that will be the place that dosage takes you. So, like the clowns.
Oh no, I never
That
tried it.
was that was like it's like the clowns are at a certain dosage.
If anybody in the
No, I see. I understand what he's saying, but once you cross over, y- there's no deciphering whether you're going to go specifically to clowns or specifically to something else.
right,
But somebody saying you can control that. I don't think so. I don't think so at
Well,
all.
he
Because
didn't
once,
say he didn't say it to a precise degree, but it was like saying basically like
he probably
like
could tell you. He probably could tell you to the point to where he lost control.
yeah, once you cross over, when you
Because when
know
he
you're
crossed
not
over, he
in your
probably didn't
same
even
frame of
know.
mind,
Yeah.
you'll know when you cross over because you know shit is different. You start seeing
Okay.
shit that ain't there.
Oh shit, I don't want to cross over. I'm straight.
Right.
I see enough fucked up shit with the shit that I can see already.
Hmm.
and here now you just
Look,
crossed over.
you ever got an electric bill? You don't want to see that shit. That shit hurt your eyes.
Wow, that's before even crossing over. I don't want to know what's going on the other side. That's none of my business.
He said he good. I've been
That's
texting
why
him
it's
like,
the
man,
other
you
side.
straight? Yeah. Make sure y'all hit that thumbs up, y'all. I just want to know. Now we was talking about shrooms and have anybody tripped off of them. I never tried it before. Some people have. Some people,
I wonder if anybody
He,
smoked Ganoderm.
he said he took another gram because he wanted the experience.
Yeah.
You heard me?
Yeah, you ain't in there halfway, you in there all the way.
Y'all
He,
already know that I take things too far, so I gotta be careful.
yeah, Shipper been ate the whole bag.
Yeah, like it's not
Hey,
gonna
he'd be,
affect me. Give me that
hey,
bag.
look, hey, Chris, he'd be like Snoop on Soul Train.
I mean, no, we two of us ate a whole bag. We put them on our pizza, and we walked into the place. We bought a pepperoni pizza and threw the mushrooms on it. That way, it just looked like we were just eating a pizza. So we were
Right.
able to walk through the convention eating mushrooms. And I mean, we put a whole bunch of them over, and we were eating them. And then when we got home, we made punch, and we put it all in the punch. We ate so many mushrooms that we didn't get to no clown level or nothing like that. No clowns.
Oh wow.
But there's a psychedelic mushroom, the one that's like LSD, and it'll give you visuals. Hey, I've never done those mushrooms. I do
Oh,
the ones that distort reality,
Hmm.
when
not
Isn't
that
it
take you to
amazing?
another reality.
you say distort reality, what you mean by that?
Like you in a car, the car's not moving, but you feel the car moving. Like you get the wah-wahs. You know what the wah-wahs are? Where you get that wah 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 in your
Right,
head, and everything is vibrating and moving like that.
right.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
wow.
That's distorting your reality. That's different.
I just learned something, y'all.
Wow, wahs.
Wow, 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 wow.
It's like a
Like being
showtime at the Apollo. Want want.
Now, if you're taking them to go to another place, you want the psychedelic ones. You want the ones that are like LSD.
And that take you to another place.
I mean, that's where your reality will be melting in front of you, and that's crazy.
So
I had,
y'all saying this
we
to me,
had it,
is y'all actually
but then,
another rim or another rim, or I'm trying to figure this out.
well, look, so I talk to people. You can read interviews of people. You can see their stories. These people don't know each other, and they're all over the different place, and they're existing in different times, right? So somewhere
Mhm.
in the 50s, the 40s, 30, all the way up to now. And you got ancient stories for this. That's how they know to use these things. And they all go to the same place.
Mm.
How do you have
See, that's
people
what I
from
was
different?
talking about. That's
Yeah, see,
exactly what
that's
I
what.
was meaning.
Yeah. So if they're going to that place exists. Whether you go there or not, it still exists.
Mm.
If you're sitting in your and you see another reality, that reality still exists, even though whether you're blind to it or not.
Right.
Yeah, it's not your creation.
Okay. I'm learning something tonight, y'all.
Now ayahuasca, that's totally different. That's
And
where you're gonna get
that's
your
that's the goal, right?
that's the reckoning. You're gonna have a reckoning with your whole journey so far.
Mm.
Your life, your ancestors' lives, everything will all come out. You're supposed to see it all. You come out different. There's a fast that'll do the same thing. There's sweat lodges that do the same thing.
Yeah.
Passed up my baked potato.
Like many cultures have accessed the same place through different means and documented it. Hello?
Mm. I'll have to find. I want to look that up because I don't like. My whole thing is that Dipper.
Midwest.
You ain't driving, is you?
No, I'm at a light.
It looked like you was asleep.
No, I'm tired.
You
Gotta
gotta
go to
pull
the
out.
storage unit. Can't even go home yet.
Okay, Chris. I was saying that. Why would you want to go to another place?
You might get called there.
I don't get it.
You might have something from there, an energy that's there could be calling you, calling to you. It could be like somebody's ancestors could be there. They might have a message for
Right.
them. It could be negativity there that feels some negativity in you, and misery is trying to get you to accompany it. I don't know. It could be anything, but there are possibilities.
Right. So it's. I got a question. So the spirit world. I hear people say the spirit world, right?
Yeah,
So my girl cousin, right? They say he crazy because he always talking about the spirit world,
right.
and he be talking, like I don't, but I understand him though,
Right.
because I think it's a gift if he can relate to what's going on in another dimension and he here. with us. Ain't that something like a time traveler?
Uh,
Mm.
I don't know if I'd say that. You remember I say your brain gets fractured early, so
Yeah, but
he's not accepting. Some people were born unable to adapt to the system, to the training, to the programming, to
right,
society,
right.
right? That doesn't mean that that probably is a gift.
That's what I
Depends on
see.
how you,
I'm saying
yeah,
that.
how you view, how if you understand what we're in and what's been going on, the deception that we've been in. Oh, we're the crazy ones, right?
Right, exactly.
Yeah, yeah. So if somebody, in order to get to clarity, we have to get rid of, we have to undo a bunch of stuff.
Right.
You got somebody who never accepted that stuff that we have to undo.
Yeah. Shipper,
So
you good up there?
I'm pulled over. I'm at the storage place. I gotta close my eyes for a minute.
All right, cool.
that's a
I
good
just want to
thing.
make sure you know, driving.
I appreciate that, Midwest.
It's all good. Yep, I'm
I
gonna get on
appreciate
ready
that,
to get up
y'all.
off here. Shit, we've been out here for 3 hours and 35 minutes.
Yeesh.
Yeah, we've been up here just chatting though. Shot came up a little bit. Tomorrow we'll have a story to tell.
Right.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Appreciate everybody for stopping through, hanging out with us.
All right, we appreciate the host.
Yes, yes, y'all. Y'all already know.